Hey, everybody. We will be in Washington, D.C., March 23rd at the Howard Theater. Tickets are available now at newroryandmall.com. Our Patreon is available, patreon.com/newroryandmall. We cannot wait to storm that Capitol in the district.
I got my face paint ready.
In the Capitol. You are the Sean of Q.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I think YouTube might actually demonetize us for saying that, but I mean that you are him.
Mm.
Q did send you.
March 23rd.
Buy some tickets.
We storm again.
Let them know Maul sent you.
No worry and Mom.
Will we get copyrighted for this? Yeah, it's like Mighty Ducks. Great movie. We will rock you.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
man.
decided to bang on the desk. Now he done broke the goddamn equipment. Nice shoes, Mom. I said nice shoes.
With these all the time.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll never give another man a compliment ever again. You see how unappreciative they are?
That hurt go. You gotta let that trauma go.
I'm not sure.
Let that go.
Ain't no trauma, baby.
No, it's just trauma.
Ain't no
I
trauma.
ain't never given another man a compliment.
Because I'm like telling you,
let
I'm like
that
you.
go.
I'm like I like
We
your
on?
shoes, Ma. You like, oh, I wear these all the time.
It's a great story.
Is that what the fuck I asked you? Did I ask you how often you wear your shoes, or did I say I like your shoes?
I mean, because you never said you like them before.
I wasn't checking out your feet today. I happened to look down and saw that I liked your shoes.
He does wear those a lot, though.
This is like this. These is my.
Those are the beaters.
Yeah, these are my beaters. I'm on my white boy shit with these. Like I'm gonna beat these into the ground.
When you say that, what do you mean? Oh,
What?
just because you'll treat them.
You know how white boys they sneakers be.
See, I saw you look down.
I didn't realize
yours. Nah, but
we started.
those are kind of sort of your beaters
Those
too.
are
though.
definitely his beaters.
Well, because they clean very easily.
Yeah,
That patent leather is very. Is this what that is? Yeah, it's very easy to scrub.
yeah. That's where I'm at now.
These are my Taylor Swift.
I got so many sneakers, but it's just like I'm just
I want to defend the whites for a second.
Here we go.
There
The
we
dirty sneaker white boy thing is sort of a new thing.
What?
go. No, it's not.
No, it is not.
When
no,
I
it's
was
not.
growing up, we all kept our Air Force Ones white as fucking possible. Like,
no, we're
well,
not
yeah,
talking
just
about
beat
white
them to
boys
death.
who wore
in
Air
certain
Force
neighborhoods you
Ones.
had to, but we not the neighborhood you're from. Not those white.
but I know white kids that you'd see in the mall in the suburbs that would
Okay.
have clean A1s on.
So the dirty A1s is a new fad, right? That's a new fad. When they came back into style, yes, the white girls dogged them.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. The dirty sneaker trend came from the skater white boys.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I guess you're right there.
Like
That
having
is-
a
that is
hole in your
not new.
shoe.
Okay.
I love hearing
I
people
would-
younger than me like describe certain shit about fashion and trends because it's just interesting to hear like their perspective.
This
Am
is-
I wrong?
That's how white people treat their Air Forces.
That's insane. That's
It's
just like,
blasphemous, actually.
yeah.
But
That's insane.
here's the thing. We may have ruined the A1s, made them dirty. I don't like the way black people keep Chucks as clean as possible. Clean ass Chucks look weird to me.
Mm.
No,
They
Chucks
need to
are
have a
supposed be
little-
dirty. Mhm.
Beat to them. They look like almost like a toy. When
Like, baby
like
doll
really
shoes.
clean Chucks bothers me a lot.
I never got into Chucks. Not enough
Yeah, I
support.
can't-
It
I
was
can't
too
wear
flimsy of a bait.
I
Like,
can't
it
wear
was
Chucks.
weird.
I can't
Did
wear
a few
Vans.
times.
I can't. I tried the Vans thing. I wore Vans maybe twice my entire life.
I bought one pair, wore them twice, hated them.
Yeah, I can't wear Vans.
I did, what's the low top ones that has like a little wave on it that they have a bunch of different colors?
Vans.
But there's a specific van.
Oh, I don't know.
Not the, you're not talking about
That
the
they were
checkered ones.
trendy during like 09. Not quite those, but similar to that. I tried it for like 2 days.
Yeah, I can't. Shit's too flat. You step on gum outside, you can taste it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get into those type of sneakers. Like that's why I have so much respect for like athletes that played in like Chucks and things like that.
It's insane how they
I'm like, Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 in these? Like, I don't care who was guarding them.
really. I love the questions. The Iverson questions are one of my favorite sneaker of all time. I don't really know how he balled in those either.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
Jordans are crazy to me too.
The more I wear Jordans now that I'm older, I don't know how Mike played in them.
Jordans are crazy.
They're awful shoes.
I'm like, yo, how? How do you run around and jump, stop, cut in these sneakers?
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. That shit is crazy to me.
And Vans for like those 2 days I tried in 09, I felt like kind of unsafe.
Yeah.
I felt like I could get my ass kicked in these.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't make me feel like safe at all.
Didn't
You've
have
ever
the
been
grip?
out and like have a certain pair of shoes on? You're like, I really hope I don't get into something because I will probably lose a fight in these. Vans, I felt vulnerable.
Yeah, Vans, you gonna get your ass.
Vans are like no-show socks.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
cover anything.
Yeah, I can't wear Vans. I can't do that. I came in this morning, came into the office. I was coming in, I was listening to my Bob Marley on the way in. You know, in my vibe zoning, you know what I mean? So coming in,
Very white of you.
I got here like 11:40. I thought I would have been the first one here.
11:55.
It wasn't 11:50.
On the dot.
11:40. So I come in.
First day, I don't come in before noon.
Well, yeah, for you. Get off the elevator. First thing I hear as soon as I get off the elevator is, "This pussy deserves an award." I'm like, who is that? I turn and look. Demaris is at her laptop banging Young Miami.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I look, I'm like, it's not even noon yet.
Okay.
So then I sit down and I'm like, but let me hear it though. Let me just hear the vibe. Let me just, cause sometimes you walk in a room and shit'll just throw you off. So I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me see what
The tone she set.
yeah, let me see the Demaris work vibe. She got the office to herself. Let me hear. The hook is open your heart and open your wallet. I'm like, all right, you know what? It's too early. It's not even noon and I'm hearing women tell me to open my heart and open my wallet.
I mean, if you do the genius breakdown of that, she's probably suggesting she wants to fall in love with someone, but also wants him to be financially stable for himself and for her and their future family.
Exactly.
I don't think that's what she was saying.
That's
That's
exactly
if
what
you
she
listen to
said.
City Girls music, that's really what they're saying.
Okay.
Okay, so
They want love.
And your
And-
money.
No, they want you to just be financially stable for yourself and for the world and for,
Okay, but don't tell me to open
economy.
my wallet. Like I open my wallet when I'm ready to open my wallet.
to stand up for myself, I was actually playing Money Long Essentials, but Money Long has a song with the City Girls, and Maul happened to walk in on the City Girls' verse. It's actually just a Money Long. I was listening to all R&B, Money Long, Tony Braxton, Whitney Houston. Like I was listening to like Lover Girl R&B.
I came
she
in
has a
at-
song with the City Girls
at the Whitney part.
Yeah.
But I came in the other week too when you were playing like some old One Fabulous.
Yeah.
And I got like really uncomfortable and nervous.
I
'Cause I don't even think it was 11 yet.
How do you listen to that shit so
Off
early
the
in the
wake up
day?
is crazy.
That's not off the wake up.
She
I've
was-
been awake since 7 o'clock.
She was rapping
I'm
Breathe
traveling from
acapella.
Jersey.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, how is that? I would open your heart and open your wallet is crazy before noon. I'm
think it's
like,
poetic.
yo, it's poetic?
Yeah.
Maybe poetic. Shout out to Young Miami and Money Long. That was her song.
Yeah, Money Long.
I like
hours,
Money Long.
Hours and hours.
I heard on Discord last night, some of the women were trying to get you to open your wallet and open your heart.
He opened his legs.
Open my wallet last night?
And I
Yeah,
heard
it
they
was
asked
more
how your
about-
cum tastes.
Yeah, it was more about your cum than anything.
But that's
Open
also
your
to
testicles.
eventually get to
Open your-
heart and wallet.
Open your urethra.
First they taste your cum and then say, okay, pay me.
This is expensive.
But Discord, shout out to everybody on the Patreon last night that joined the Discord. Had fun talking to them. It's a crazy bunch of people that are in our community. But shout out to them. I actually talked longer than I thought. I was watching the game and talking at the same time. So shout out to everybody on the Discord. Sign up for Patreon to talk to us more.
Mhm.
And Demaris is setting up a ladies' night for me to talk to all of the ladies in our community in our
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah,
Just
I can't go
women.
to ladies' night.
No, they never request you. They've been requesting Maul for a long time.
Yeah.
They
Oh.
could because
I mean, you could have said that like a little bit nicer. You don't have to be so direct.
Sorry.
Could have said
Yeah.
that off mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
You
No,
could have been like, "Oh, it's an idea we floated on malls last night." So like,
well,
maybe we'll get around to yours. Like, lie to me at least.
Oh, okay. Well, they want to date Maul, and you're taken. So
They want to date me? Women in our community?
Yeah.
Really?
So, Mal, you were unaware of, you were
How'd you know
well versed in the speaking portion of the Discord, but there's a whole nother commenting part. So, not everyone wants to go on stage. Some people just like to read and observe and add comments. In
Yeah, I had the
chat.
phone plugged into the charge. I wasn't.
There was a lot of people in the chat that were asking some very wild, funny questions. And
Well, Kiara, she read
she
some.
stepped up and,
Yeah.
and read a bunch on behalf of the
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Discord people. But yeah, it got really funny in there. Demaris and I were cracking up.
yeah, we were
was-
like,
it was
it was
fun.
because Maul was just like so oblivious to what was happening. So everybody was commenting on Maul, what Maul was saying. So basically, Maul, shut up. What Maul?
About his documentary.
Yeah,
I choked
the
on my own tongue. But so when Maul was basically Kiara asked Maul what his cum tasted like because he was vegan. Maul
Like I
described
know.
it. All types of fruits, berries, all
Like I
types
know.
of shit. But somehow Maul linked that conversation into, I'm older than Martin Luther King when he died. Like that, like and everybody was just like, wait, what? So we're in the chat like, Maul, what
No,
the
but
fuck
give
are you
it.
talking
No,
about?
see, don't do it. See,
Nah,
see how
it
she
was-
jumped.
it was like
That
You
jump
didn't do
cut
the
is
science.
crazy.
No,
No, that's
It was
not.
like that.
See, let me explain. So what happened was,
Please
I was talking about how important it is to be healthy healthier the older you get.
Martin Luther King was murdered.
No, but
It wasn't his health.
You see how you thought that would that's not what I was saying.
He was a smoker.
Because I was saying how to me it's cool getting older. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people died so young. I'm like, damn, when I look up, I realize like, shit, I'm older than a lot of people that I grew up learning about and studying. Like Martin Luther King. I'm older than Martin Luther King was. That's insane to me. That's insane to say. Like, what the fuck? Somebody that I was in school writing book report. Like, my first book report ever might have been about Dr. King. So to now be at an age where I'm older than he was when he was assassinated, that's like some life hits you and you're like, oh shit. Like, you never think about getting older, especially coming from where we come from. Like, everybody is getting killed or dying young from different diseases or gun violence and shit like that. So the conversation was just how it's important that as you get older, pay more attention to your health, and be healthier, make certain changes in your lifestyle and things like that.
Yeah.
That's all. And then somebody parlayed that into how does your cum taste? Like, I would know. Like, I don't know, but whatever.
You know what I learned?
I'm still kind of missing the connection, but I'm here.
It was weird.
Being healthier as you get older?
Sure. What does that have to do with my cum?
Well, because the diet change.
Got you. Okay.
Changing your diet.
They were in the comments. I
think you owe Jonathan Majors a big apology. He keeps bringing in Martin Luther King's wife into every conversation. Why are you bringing MLK into your cum conversation?
No, that was before that. And then they parlayed that into a whole.
No. The cum was first. The cum was first.
Was it?
It's documented.
Yes.
Because
this one girl was in there. She was like, "Can we have a nut off?" That shit was so. You couldn't see the comment.
A nut off? What is a nut off?
She's looking for a Martin.
Some other dude was like, "Yeah,
Right
I'm vegan too," or something like that. And she was like, "Oh, y'all should have a nut off. Like, go nut for nut, and we can see whose tastes better." But you couldn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
And that was part of what was so funny.
You were
I'm
going in on MLK, and they're talking about tasting cum.
Nut. Well, look, that was part of his dream, though. You know what I mean? Well, we should have a nut off, and
all nut should be treated
equally. Yeah, equality.
Oh,
it's about the character of the nut, not the color.
Freedom and justice for all. Yeah.
All nuts about the same color.
No.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Really?
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No one's
really.
What? You have some issues if it's a different color.
People have issues.
Well, I'm not talking about infections. I mean, just like general nut should be it's like blood.
Now your whole comment changed.
Well,
you see how fast nut should be. That's exactly. Say
green, then yeah, maybe.
No, not green.
Switch it up.
Some people's is yellow, more yellow. Some people more
listen.
clear.
Some people have shit going on, Julian. We know that, right? Some people just have issues, but we know that there are different shades of.
But unhealth related though, cum is pretty much across the board.
It should be a general color.
It's not like with piss where it depends on how much water you're drinking that day.
It's kind of the same though.
Yeah, a little bit.
No
water intake. It's a lot of that. All of that shit is related. Yeah. It's related, bro.
All I know is mine works. That's really it.
There you go. You have a daughter. Yours works.
I learned something since you brought up Martin Luther King, not related to the cum, unfortunately. So a lot of our history, especially in American education system, is obviously through the lens of the whites, and they do a lot to reverse history and change things and make shit look like it happened way longer ago than it did. There is a conscious effort collectively from the history writers to push the civil rights era, purely in black and white, in all photos, public facing photos, textbook photos, like all documentary, like things. That's all of it was shot in color, but they push it in black and white publicly to make it seem like it was longer ago than it was.
Absolutely.
So then I started thinking about it, and I was looking at the dates, and I was like, he passed in 68. My dad graduated high school in 69.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like my dad was talking about, like, I remember this stuff like vividly. And I'm like, damn, like for years, I was always thinking like, wow, it's crazy. This shit that like happened way back when. I'm like, wait, but it wasn't even that long ago. It was the same generation. Like, my dad was born in the 40s. He's like 20 years younger, if that, than Martin Luther King. I'm like, oh, this is like.
Yeah.
I saw a meme yesterday that was saying 2024 to 1990 is the same amount of time from 1990 to 1956 or something like that.
Yeah.
Math checks out. I'm sorry, but that's how I remember it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the purposefully.
Like, it wasn't that long ago.
It's like, get over it. It happened. It's like, but then if you really want to do a little bit of digging, and if you go to like the microfiche machines and do a little more research than what you're given on Google, all of this shit was shot in color.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I was looking at something, meme. Somebody said, "Yeah, I told my niece or nephew I was born in 1975," and nephew responded, "Oh, were you a slave?"
But that is something. That is something white people have been doing. Like every year, I feel like slavery gets another 100 years further away.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not an extra 5 years in 5 years.
Yeah.
It was 1,000 years.
Get over it. It was 600 years
wasn't.
ago. Wait, no.
No, it was not. It absolutely
I
was
don't
not.
think your math checks out. But
Yeah.
you know.
But that goes across everything. Even when you look at maps, the United States is significantly smaller
Mhm.
in real life than it is on the American scale of a map. There's so much that goes into it. We make us the center of the map, whereas that's not the truth at all. Like, it's just, there's a lot. Look into it. It's interesting.
And look up the flat Earth map. Then you'll get the real.
Oh,
truth.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not a flat earther.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think you.
bring it
I
up a
think you would
lot.
like to find. Like, you're just waiting for one piece of information where you're like, all right, I'm all in.
Oh no! I'm telling you, I tried. I wanted to be a flat earther. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like I didn't just go to find the people that were for it or against. I looked at everything because I wanted to be one.
What is your research?
I wanted
like?
it to be true, and it's not.
Well, how much research did you do, and what does that look like?
I would say probably about a month's worth.
So scientists that dedicate their whole life, you put in a solid month. on
I
Google?
watched. I watched documentaries from the people that have dedicated their entire life, scientists, to it. That's the point, like, of teaching.
Oh,
and they told
You were a teacher, like, you know how that works.
But they said the Earth wasn't flat.
I don't think the Earth is flat. I'm saying I went into it wanting it to be true because that'd be cool, and then I went through all the research, and it is stupid to think that the Earth is flat.
You did the research.
Yes, of people that studied this for their whole.
Well, you
life.
know how I know.
You
the
guys
Earth isn't
not
flat?
understand how learning works?
Nah.
Like, experts dedicate their life
Like,
to
seeing
then
it
teach
upset.
novice people
Mm.
basic things about it.
I think he was a teacher at one point.
Teach me something.
I never understood the flat earth theory because, okay, so I get conspiracy theories, but like there's always usually a point to people not wanting the truth to be out. What the fuck does it affect us if the earth is flat? So I never understood why people would lie about like the earth being round. Like what would be the point of lying about that?
There was some famous flat earther that was saying that
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie's another famous
Legend.
that they did that to sell globes. And I was like, this is why.
All right.
They could sell a globe.
They
That's,
did that to sell a globe.
They could just sell a flat thing then.
Yeah, picture.
I was like, all right, man.
They did this to sell globes. Nah, I know how to. This is how you know the Earth isn't flat. You got this video of Rory swimming, right? I just feel like if the Earth wasn't round, he would this form that he has.
This was flat. All right. So was it last episode? I thought I heard someone say that I could not do the butterfly stroke. Pause.
I
You
don't
did
know.
not prove us wrong.
It was last episode, yes.
This wasn't the butterfly though. This was more so like a moth, mosquito-esque. Maybe snow angel. That looks like a snow angel right there in the pool. Like that looks like a snow angel. But I will say this though. I expected you to swim the whole length of the pool like that.
He gave up so quick.
Well,
That
should we
shit takes
watch
a
it?
lot.
Wait. I said that I could probably do half of the pool.
You didn't do half of this pool.
Let's watch this clip. There's more which we'll share later, but let's see this.
That's textbook
Weekend
form.
push off.
Textbook form.
You did 5.5.
Damn, you did like
Stroke.
6 strokes.
Yeah, I don't think, I'm
He had me
agreeing. I'm
crying.
agreeing. I don't think that that's right.
wait, Rory. Did you shoot this to prove us wrong?
Yes. It was at the end of swim class.
Was Amara looking at you?
Yeah. After she just had a
Humiliated.
swimming lesson and like, all right, maybe I should learn from you.
So,
So after swim class, the pool was empty, and I was like, Kia, they said that I can't do the butterfly. And she was like, okay, I don't think you can either. So I had her film it to prove you guys wrong and bring back the footage.
Yeah, I mean, well, listen, I'll say this. I'll give you an A for effort. You started off strong. That looked very strong right
you
there.
did 5
it didn't.
strokes.
After the second one, it got a little. You started to veer to the left a little bit.
You're
It got
turning
a little-
left.
Yeah, it got
Well,
a
I'm a
little
left.
tricky. Yeah, so it was like, that looked good. The first two looked good. Then right here, I don't know what that was. Right there, that
Rory, the amount of
your arms
splash,
didn't even
it
come out
was-
the water. It was just like, yeah,
The current is crazy.
yeah.
Right
The amount
there.
of splash in your lane is crazy.
There was
being crazy in an indoor pool.
it was a riptide right there.
Yeah.
So,
I
wait.
knew.
So, Rory, you're still committing to the shirt. That's not going anywhere.
No, you can't. Now you have to. That
Look
shit
at
look.
his
That's my-
arms,
that's
bro.
That's your thing now. The pool, the
Fam, look
shirt,
at his arms.
the pool, the shirt in the pool is your thing now.
Look at his arms.
Yeah, look, I told you it's like the left wing is a little.
It's cool, man.
Yeah,
They hate on you when you're on the top.
that's true. But I will give you an A for effort though. You tried. The first two was decent. The last 3 was like, all right, fam.
Man,
You mentioned
Phelps warned me that y'all would do this.
Yeah.
That's what they did to him.
They didn't do that to him, and he didn't do that to us.
You gotta have a
all he
different-
did was win.
Bro, it's
No
a
matter what.
different respect that you gotta have. Like once you try swimming like that, you gotta have a different respect for like Olympic swimmers.
I was exhausted after.
Yeah, that shit is like Olympic swimmers.
Look at the AMs.
That's that's like one of the craziest sports to me is swimming. That shit is insane to be able to swim that fast, that long. Like that shit is crazy.
Which I can play on Patreon. I also attempted a flip turn.
Ooh, yeah.
How did that go? Water all in your nose?
My ears for sure.
Yeah.
And then I did the breaststroke.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Well, listen, man, keep going. Take some lessons with Amara. Like after she goes, you go.
I should just pay attention.
Yeah, get your money's worth.
Mm.
And
Shouldn't
let
be
us know.
researching the earth.
We'll revisit it in the summertime. See what your swim game look like.
I mean, we could have a swim off.
With who?
Maul, can you
There's
swim?
there's like
I can
four
swim.
lanes. There's like 4 lanes there.
I could definitely swim.
I
Because
do that.
hey, at least I got in the pool.
I can. So I'm not like a competitive swimmer, but I would.
You
do
guys
that
are judging from the cheap seats. I was in the pool.
for the content. I would do it.
Yeah,
I would
I don't even claim to be able to swim that fast. Like I'm not even. I could swim though for sure.
But
I'm-
Rory would. He's not fast. No offense. Like you did it, but he's not fast. And I feel like by the end of the race, he would end up 3 lanes to the left.
Oh,
You
for
saw
sure.
that was a specialty item. That wasn't my freestyle.
Specialty item.
That was a butterfly. That was just to, brag a little bit, just to show you what I can do, like outside of just the regular sport. I can go crazy. You haven't seen my freestyle. I can swim. Are you trying to race?
I would do it.
Don't keep looking at your laptop. Look at me.
No, I would do it.
Look at me.
Where is the pool? Where's the pool?
Oh, look, now he's scared. No, I'm gonna have home court advantage.
Jersey to go swimming. If it's in the city,
That's in the city.
I'll do it with you.
You scared of
You're not
away?
going-
You
Yeah,
scared of
you're not
away
going to
games?
Jersey to go swimming?
You can't play on the road? That's what separates the great ones.
That's true. You got to be able to play
I'll
away.
do this with you.
It's in the city.
When? When do you do it?
Wednesdays.
Next Wednesday. I'll do it. We'll shoot it for content. Fuck it.
All right, just make sure you wear a shirt.
We're busy next Wednesday.
I'll come here after with Rory.
Listen, I'm gonna
That's
shave
gonna
my
be
legs.
hilarious.
I'm gonna get,
I did
I'm gonna
just
get the-
refracture my pinky though, so that might affect my stroke.
How did
Oh,
you fracture your pinky?
I played basketball a couple nights ago. Played really great for the first 3 games, and then I got pushed from behind and like broke my fall, and I forgot that I had broken my pinky, so I did that, and
So you just put duct tape on it?
it's just the little buddy system for now. I don't think it fully fractured, but it's definitely not 100%.
All right, man.
Still ready for the pool though.
Be just let the hoop dreams go a little bit. Right? Don't be fracturing your
like
hand and
cardio,
your
Mom.
knees and shit like that.
I want you to heal up. When you heal up, then we can do the race because I don't want to hear excuses that
That's true.
I broke my
Because I can hear that
pinky
now.
nail.
Like I couldn't even really my hand.
Couldn't hook it.
Yeah, like I
captain.
don't want to hear that
Handy.
shit. But anyway, Coachella announced the lineup for 2024. Who's headlining? Well, Lana Del Rey is headlining Friday. Tyler the Creator is headlining Saturday. And Doja Cat is headlining Sunday. Or is she? Is no doubt headlining Sunday.
That one confused me too.
Yeah, when are they performing?
Of course, I love Tyler and Doja, but this is kind of an underwhelming Coachella announcement, in my opinion.
I agree.
I think for you guys, maybe I don't think this gives me this is the weirdos Coachella. Like Tyler, Doja, and Lana Del Rey, like they're gonna go. The white kids that are misunderstood are gonna lose their fucking minds. No Doubt's coming back. Like it's
Well, No Doubt is fire. I think that's probably the best thing on here. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Tyler just did a huge tour, and Doja Cat is in the middle of one.
I still got to see her perform live, man.
I kind of like when
Same.
Coachella does the left shit where it's someone that we can't just
Yeah.
go out and see this year. Like
Yeah.
that's what I always thought separated Coachella. In the past, I know there's been tour stops, but for a while, even down from last year, it was Frank that we hadn't seen.
Well, I guess that's what No Doubt's supposed to be in this
yeah.
lineup.
Are they just trying to like pay the Odd Future fans back for Frank fucking up, and we'll just get you Tyler this year?
I mean,
is it a makeup date?
Ooh, Sublime's on here. That's fun.
I feel like Tyler's
Blindsided.
gonna make it special for them. I don't think he's gonna give his tour.
I don't think he will either.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Coachella to me always separated themselves with these big announcements because it was artists I couldn't see that year or the year before, or it was a thing.
Good to see YG Marley on there. I love that new record. He got Praise John the Moonlight. One of my favorite songs right now. I like to go see artists like that.
But yeah, for the hip hop community, it's very underwhelming.
I'll be honest, and not to shit on Gov Ball because I typically love it. I thought that was an underwhelming lineup as well. of a bunch of artists that I could just see on tour.
Victoria Monet
last
should be higher on the set list though.
For Coachella?
Yeah.
I mean, when they do those names at the bottom, sometimes it doesn't really represent where they're at. She may probably do a main stage that has all the video equipment and everything that can be streamed. But
shout out to is this still Coachella right here?
This is Gov Ball.
This is Gov Ball.
Oh, Gov Ball. Don Toliver. See, Don Toliver, I think I told Baby D that the other day. I think he had album of the year last year.
Yeah.
That Lovesick album is fucking crazy. I'm still listening to that. One of the best albums last year for sure.
This is a good lineup for Gov Ball.
Really?
I'm super biased. The Killers are my favorite band of all time.
I did never do that about you. Okay.
So yeah, it's like a weird thing. I know all their songs. So
that
seeing
Sunday
them
lineup
share the
is
stage
dope.
with 21 Savage like on the same day, that would be awesome for me.
Oh, Victoria's doing this too. I don't know. I just feel the allure of not being able to go outside anymore it's gone. We've been outside for a while, and I think festivals need to step up and get a little bit more unique with stuff. Because before,
what, the production or the lineup?
The lineups, how they're doing the weekends, just the overall experience of a festival.
Mm-hmm.
We all ran out to them because we had all been inside, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I don't know, got to adjust. That's all. Can't do the same lineups I felt like last year every festival had the same rotating lineups.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, just feel like it's just an autopilot for all the big festivals at this point. It's just, all right, we got to put it on, so let's put it on. But in actual great news, the Vince Staples show will be releasing February 15th on Netflix. The trailer came out, looked great.
Shout out to Vince, man. One of my favorite artists, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite personalities. Dope to see him doing shit like this, because this is who Vince is. He's somebody that needs to be on screen, doing more of this type of shit. So it's dope to see Netflix put this together. And shout out to Vince, man. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, more of this is better. Like the way they finally let Childish have his own show and run everything.
Mm-hmm.
These are the type of people that they need to put in these positions.
Yeah,
because we know Vince is his personality. We know he's going to deliver. He's hilarious. We know it's going to be a relatable show that somebody outside the culture, you can't write it. Like, that's why Atlanta was so great.
Yeah,
it was a Childish production.
Shows like that, shows like Atlanta, Lil Dicky
show, great
show. I think Vince Staples is next in that conversation of shows that we get from artists that are super talented, that the shows are just amazing. And I was excited to see that this was something that was happening. So shout out to Vince Staples. February 15th, the Vince Staples show on Netflix. Check it out.
Again, I was excited to show you guys my swimming abilities, but what I was terrified coming in here, anytime the Democrats do something wrong, I just know we're going to have to come in here and listen to Maul tell us how terrible of human beings we are. But the Cuomos are back at it again. That's a crazy family, man.
Is it?
It's the Bushes, the Clintons. I get it, but the Cuomos are like next tier Illuminati level there.
Okay,
like the Tappan Zee Bridge is named after them.
That's true.
Dad was the governor. Was in the mob. Their family runs kind of deep. They're like the Italian Kennedys to me. They are.
That's actually fair. Yeah.
Like
your Italian Kennedy.
Your dad was the corrupt one, but also politician one, and then all his kids went on to do things within the space, got themselves in some trouble, but they're still, lovable Democrats for some reason.
Yeah,
that's all they are. They're the Kennedys and Queens.
Chris Cuomo.
It's hard to say, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a little tongue twister. But Chris Cuomo, when he came out of the basement during COVID and acted like he didn't see his family in days, and was like, I'm finally coming upstairs to.
Like he came out of a mine shaft.
Yeah, I think his son was like on his phone, not even paying him any mind. Like it was like, I'm like, yo, who are they fooling?
His fully finished 3-bedroom basement.
Yeah, I was like, yo, who are you fooling with this bullshit?
And didn't he have on like a lavender polo? It's like, you don't dress that way in your basement.
You wore cashmere in the basement.
Yeah,
like who dresses that way in their house?
It's just ridiculous, man.
Well, he from my understanding was already canceled before, but Chris Cuomo is accused again of sexual harassing Angela Rye, I believe this time.
Yeah.
Demaris, you want to give the backstory on this?
So, Angela Rye is an attorney and a commentator. So, in her premiere episode of her new iHeart podcast, Native Land Pod, that's hosted with some other people, she read like an open letter to Cuomo. So, I guess what happened in 2021, Angela Rye posted.
Wait. Before you go into this is her first episode of her show?
Yes.
Out the gate with it, Maul.
Okay.
Why not?
No, I'm just go ahead.
So,
Pilot episode.
In her pilot episode, she talked about in 2021 on New Year's Day, she posted a picture saying Happy New Year. And she had a like silver kind of like festive bikini on.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris Cuomo, who was her coworker at the time because she was on CNN, she regularly appeared as a guest on Cuomo Primetime. He screenshot that picture and texted to her and said, Happy New Year's, tinsel crotch. If I'm not mistaken, Julian.
No, like the term is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year, tinsel crotch. So she didn't respond to him. She said she didn't respond to him.
What does that mean?
No, because like you didn't do the math.
What she's wearing.
Look what
like,
she's wearing. It's not just the color. It's the front.
The,
it
tinsels.
looks like tinsel.
tinsels. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just want to fully understand the remark.
Yeah. So he he screenshot the picture. He didn't comment that. He screenshot it, texted to her. She didn't respond. She says that she didn't know what to do. She was just caught off guard. So I guess at work, she kind of approached him about it, to have a conversation about it. And she was fired very shortly after that from CNN. I guess at the time,
of this or
because
They
she approached him with it.
Of course, they can't say that she was fired because of that. She's alluding to that. That's the real reason why she was fired.
Mm.
and then CC went in and was like, we got to get her out of here.
And
She can't be approaching me about things I do.
Yeah, she can't challenge my
So
authority.
yeah, I guess she waited about a week, asked him about it, and then come contract renewal time, the network called her and told her they weren't renewing her.
That's wild.
But they said this is what she said. Rye claimed that CNN told her, quote, they would be focusing more on COVID coverage and less on politics. So that was the reasoning for clipping her.
oh, please.
Why can't she cover COVID? It wasn't that hard to cover.
COVID was all politics. So that's why
100%.
that's why I'm so confused. Like, what?
Just reading what Fauci sent y'all is difficult? No? Okay. Well, how do you think he felt after he sent the risky text with no response?
Oh, he knew what was coming.
How many times do you think he checked his phone that day?
Yeah.
Man, maybe
He's like, did I go through?
Maybe she's busy.
Yeah. You text a woman something like that and she don't respond, you gotta know, like, oh shit, this ain't gonna end good. She didn't like that. She didn't like. See, this is why this is like, because maybe he felt like they had a closer relationship where he could say that and joke with her about that.
He read the room wrong.
But I'm just saying, maybe he felt like they had that type of relationship, like where he could say, yo, Happy New Year's, tinsel crotch, like because of what she's wearing. And it'd just be a laugh, like whatever. Because I could see me texting that same type of shit, but it would be to someone that I have that relationship with, like we cool like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what Angela Rye and Chris Cuomo's personal relationship is, but I could see myself sending that to a woman that I have that type of relationship and rapport with, like
Coworker.
They're
They're a
coworkers.
coworker.
Even
You
if-
wouldn't even say that to me. Like that's
even if
like,
we was coworkers though, you could
Come
have.
on, we're not gonna pretend like we haven't said a lot worse to each other.
Yeah, like if I'm working with somebody and we're cool and she posts something like that, I could see myself saying something like that. But again, it's that it would have to be that type of energy between us already. Like we have that type of relationship. I don't know what their relationship is. Maybe they're not that.
very obviously not that, because she wouldn't have felt uncomfortable when he sent it.
And you know if you're comfortable with somebody to send that. There's no way I would send that text to somebody who I know I have that relationship with, and then the next day they come in and say they were uncomfortable. Why did you send that to me? Like, we know who we can send that to and who we can't.
Yo, listen, man. Sometimes you think you have that relationship with somebody, and then you find out that you don't.
Huh.
You're like, oh shit! Like I thought we was. We was there. I thought we was cool.
With
Like
all due respect, y'all are podcasters, not CNN correspondents. It don't
matter what the job title is.
The job does matter.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. Your coworkers, no matter what the job is, we work together. I don't care what we're doing.
Okay.
We work together.
But the way we talk to each other on microphone and argue on microphone and make jokes about each other on microphone is part of that job. You couldn't have the same conversations we have on mic at CNN in the break room.
You talk
like
about,
you can't do
but
that.
It's not the job.
It depends on the relationship with the person.
It's the relationship with the person.
But what Demaris is saying, it does depend on the job. Really, podcasting and satellite radio is the only place you can really get that type of shit off. It's the only job that allows that.
If I worked in the hospital with a coworker that was a female and we had this type, it doesn't matter the job.
I just came from a label, fucking major label. We talk shit. It was the same environment. We said
if you cool with somebody at work, you cool with them at work. It doesn't matter what y'all are doing. It's just the relationship that y'all have. It doesn't matter if we're on CNN or we do podcasting. The job doesn't matter.
When you work at the hospital, that doesn't come with the job. I'm saying the crazy shit we say comes with the job. That's the job. Our job is to say the crazy shit
to each other.
If he said this to her on camera, that would be different.
Then that would.
Because
then
it's like, yo, this is CNN. Like, how are you talking to her like this on CNN? I'm talking. This was a personal text between two people that work together. He was wishing a happy new year. She posted a picture. He sent her the picture. He called it tinsel crotch. I could see me if I worked at McDonald's with a girl and like we was cool and she posted that on her gram. I could see me sending the same type of shit. Like, yo, happy New Year's, tinsel crotch. But we have
let me get that McPussy.
But we have that type of relationship.
Okay, but they very obviously don't have that type of
relationship.
relationship.
We agree with you on that.
I'm agreeing with you on that, but I'm just saying sometimes you don't know you don't have that type of relationship with somebody until it gets to something like this. And you're like, oh shit, I thought we was, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just don't know. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I think happened? This was 2021, right? You said?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to remember coming off 2020, the Cuomo brothers were like the most lovable. The women loved the Cuomo brothers.
Yeah.
All women were talking about how handsome. One of them was on CNN. The other, the governor, he's in his polo, saving the world. He should be president.
No, but shortly before.
They started feeling themselves a lot. And then both of them went down for the same fucking thing. They thought every single woman around them wanted them.
So the other brother, Andrew, got outed in December 21. And then this photo was posted January. So a month after the brother was already in the shit.
It's not a month after.
They were feeling
12
themselves.
months before.
12 months before?
Yes. If the brother got outed in December 2021.
My calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one brother was out already. He was fucked. So now it was just Chris was the good one at the time.
Yeah. And I'm saying in 2020, they still had that confidence from what happened prior. He was still cool with it. People loved him. They wanted him to replace everybody at CNN. That was one of the craziest falls from grace we have seen in a long time.
Yeah, for both of them. Yeah.
Nuts. It's like Giuliani.
His brother, legitimately, they were saying, this is going to be the next president of the United States. And then like 1 week later, we never heard his name again.
Nah, somebody else falling from grace kind of hard right now, too, though. I don't know if Chris Cuomo was the biggest.
Who?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Wait.
I really don't even know who he's talking about.
I don't know either.
Your man Tuck's doing all right.
Oh, y'all just thinking like CNN and shit like that. I'm thinking past that, beyond that.
Okay.
Fall from grace.
You funny.
Well, Governor Cuomo had the nerve to say, and I'm sorry for being local, he introduced some of this congestion pricing. And then now from like his cave where no one cares about him is putting out statements like, yo, y'all bugging for congestion pricing.
This shit is insane. Charging people $15, $20 to get through Manhattan. This is, what else they want from us, man? People could barely pay their bills. Now you want to charge them more to get to work. I saw somebody riding a bike today. It's like 18 degrees today in New York City. For those listening that are not in the tri-state, it's like 18 degrees. I saw somebody riding a bicycle.
So you want to bring the Cuomos back, is what you're saying?
No, I just think that he has no choice because of congestion prices and things like that. He's like, I don't care how cold it is. I got to ride a bike into work.
What was that politician running for office that leaked his own sex tape? Like that was part of his campaign? You got to get ahead of it that way.
Yeah. Well, it was smart.
Was his name like Wiener or something like that?
No, he was just a creep.
Oh.
Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner was next level with it.
Yeah. No, I don't remember his name or the state but he was running. I think it was like for a congressional seat. But his whole platform was he wanted to decriminalize sex work. So by doing so, he was like, I'll demonstrate how harmless it is and put out a sex tape of himself with a sex worker.
Gangster.
And like,
pretty fire.
Yeah, you get ahead of everything at that point.
Yeah.
You want to put me into
like, look, see?
Sexual misconduct? I'll show you how consensual it was.
Yeah. See, not that bad.
Yeah, treat it like Juice WRLD's ex. Just post anything up there.
Damn, see? All right.
What?
That's a great transition.
This is crazy.
Juice WRLD's girlfriend, Ali Lottie, leaks alleged sex tape on OnlyFans and promptly gets ripped by his fans. So she leaked a sex tape of Juice and her?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Well, she said to give backstory. What she was saying was that hackers had got into it and they were threatening to release it. Like they were trying to like blackmail her, basically. Like if you don't pay me this
Hackers
amount of
got
money,
into what?
the sex tape. They got hold of the sex tape.
How?
Well, I don't know.
Hacked
That
iCloud?
happens.
Yeah.
They had Rory shit floating around. But yeah, they basically said, they were like, if you don't pay a certain amount of money, we're going to release this. And she was just like, nah, fuck that.
I was fine with releasing it. I was like, this isn't embarrassing. this might work in my favor. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So basically she was like, I'll release it before they can release it. Whether you believe her or not is up to you.
Felt a little rollouty, but also
A little bit. Yeah.
now isn't she kind of putting herself in harm's way as far as this is illegal?
Wait,
She's dead.
Is this her text right here?
That's a OnlyFans where you can buy it for $29.99.
Yeah.
So she says,
Which, by the way,
fucking-
hilarious price.
She says, fucking my
Put it on
famous ex. Hackers are trying to threaten me to leak my old sex tape with my ex-fiance Juice WRLD. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'll leak it myself. It's been a long time since I have been fucked rough with some big black cock like this. I am so mad that I'm adding every nude I ever sent. I am so mad that I am adding every nude I ever sent him. I know you will at least enjoy it. I can't believe I'm actually sending this, but I can't be threatened anymore. I think that's cap.
Yeah, that's a good coping mechanism.
I don't think she was.
Here's
threatening
it all.
anybody. I think she.
$30.
Think this is clout chasing at the highest form.
I don't think it's clout chasing.
Yep.
I think it might be money
All right,
chasing.
look at the keywords too. And you've read OnlyFans promo shit before. Big black cock, fucking rough, my famous ex. This is all
Buzzwords, like, yeah, tag words.
this is
This is-
100%
this is
clout
clout-
chasing.
Clout
And
chasing money. This is all the same shit. Clout chasing.
it appears like you're lying.
Like
Yeah.
no,
I don't
no
believe
hackers
her.
were threatening you. No hackers were threatening. This is your way of saying that you have this sex tape with Juice WRLD, who obviously is a big name in the culture, and you know that people, for whatever reason, if there was a sex tape of Juice WRLD, people are gonna want to see it, which is crazy. But that's the world we live in, and nobody would particularly care to just watch a sex tape of you and your new boyfriend if he's not somebody famous. So
Can his estate file charges against this woman?
I don't
It has
know.
to be illegal to put out a sex tape of someone that has passed because obviously they cannot
consent to it. Yeah.
you putting it out. Like this could be under the revenge porn law without the revenge. Like you're just putting out me naked,
Yeah.
and I didn't agree to this.
I mean,
Yeah. And
like if y'all want to get into sex work, just get into sex work. Nobody cares anymore. It's 2024. Like nobody cares about, it's not as taboo as it once was. Like you can be a porn star. You can post your pussy on the internet. You can play with yourself, masturbate. Nobody cares no more. Like you still like this is that 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of thing where, you know, women act like they don't want to get into sex work, but you do.
I don't even think that she's acting like she doesn't want to get into sex work. I think she just wants to release that video because that video is going to make her a lot of money, but she doesn't want to seem like the bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't think her
100%.
getting into sex work is the problem. I think it's she's sitting on a fucking gold mine and she doesn't want to seem like
She's
a
not
bad
sitting on a
person.
gold mine. She's sitting on something intimate with a person that is no longer
Yes.
here that she should keep private and keep kept to herself.
It's still a gold mine.
That's what
Well,
she's sitting on.
Two things can
But
be
that's
true.
the problem. Everybody looking at shit like it's a gold mine and money. This was a personal relationship. This just happens to be somebody who was very famous and who was very loved in the culture,
Mhm.
very talented artist who passed away, unfortunately. Where's the respect?
There is none.
You talking
There
about
is
gold
none.
mine?
There is
Like,
no
where's the
looking for
respect?
something
Where's
that doesn't
the
exist.
like? This shit is it's. Listen, man, just go fuck some new nigga and put it out.
But see, that's the thing.
Yeah, but that's not
it
Juice
wouldn't
WRLD.
pop the OnlyFans off the way.
But that's what I'm
she'll-
saying. That's
once
the
she
problem.
runs out of Juice WRLD footage and like all the nudes I sent him, like this is obviously the strategy. Then she'll just start fucking other people when she has all these
It
subscribers.
seems like she dipped her toe into profiting a bit. She sold about $30,000 worth of memorabilia that was his. And she even tried at one point demanding $40,000 for a Louis Vuitton backpack of his with some clothes and eyewear included. So she's taken an approach. She seems to have made some money from it, so she just went for the home run.
She understands the cult fan base that Juice World has.
Yeah.
And I also
all those kids are
this shit is it's just nasty, man.
I also wouldn't be surprised if the person who's fucking her is not Juice World. Like if she doesn't show their face or like too many like markers, if it's just from the waist down and it's like her getting back shots from some black guy, I would 100% not be surprised if that's not Juice World and she's just using that, like using his name.
See, that's why you got to bring pimps back. You got to put some order back into the sex working game.
Yeah. They got rid of the middleman and they need to.
Yeah, and that's the middleman was important though. A good pimp is useful. Because right now you just freestyling, doing dumb shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, if you want to sell sex or you want to sell pussy, you know what I mean? There's a way to do it. This is just craziness, though. This is wild.
And that's why you also always just have to be the one that has the video.
Well, that too. That would have bypassed all of this type of shit.
Both parties will always say that is that you need to be the one that have the video.
Of course. Well, if you know you like,
I feel like the woman should always have the video because. The woman should always have the video. Your video is much, much less likely to get leaked if a woman has it.
Women, y'all lose everything.
Women.
Y'all lose everything. Y'all lose that phone. Y'all lose y'all new lip gloss you just paid $50 at Sephora for. Y'all use it twice and it's left in the Uber.
Same thing as myself.
How many men's sex tape gets leaked in revenge porn in comparison to women's? Like, let's be realistic. And this is not me being pro women. Like, let's just be realistic.
But it's leaked and revenge porn is like contradicted. You can't leak like revenge porn. You put it out. You didn't leak it. You put it out. It didn't leak. Revenge porn is I purposely put this out. Leaking is if somebody hacks your shit and it goes out without you knowing. That's
what revenge porn. Period.
Okay. I think people in the position of a Juice World should always have the video. Because this isn't the first time we've seen a chick try to pop her OnlyFans off.
If I'm the celebrity,
and like that wasn't even their fiance or boyfriend. They just fucked a rapper and they had the video. And we're like, oh, I'll put it up on my OnlyFans. Or I'll leak it to prove that I was fucking him. Or I hate his actual girlfriend, so I'll leak it to prove it. Let's not act like that doesn't happen with
It's not what I said.
Celebrities. I know. I'm saying people like a Juice World. Let's just say rappers that go around fucking women that have nothing to lose. That's the worst.
That's your first mistake.
It's the funnest thing you can do, but it's one of the most harmful things in the long run to get into a habit like fucking a bunch of worthless, beautiful women that have nothing to lose. And if they have the video, they have the leverage. Don't film it, period.
Right.
But only do that with people that you trust.
I mean,
we know how we are with a
but you've never
with
had
a horny mind.
But you never had sex and wish like, damn, I wish I filmed that
all the time.
Yeah, but to your point,
not all the time.
All the time.
Don't look at me and say all the time.
Like he really gets shit off. I'm
don't do that.
Screaming.
As the older I get, my memory's starting to go. Like,
yeah.
It's hard to have the flashbacks.
It's the person that has more to lose, a person that has like a public reputation that should possess the video.
Well, every girl feels like they have a public reputation.
They don't.
Is there anything you can like put in your will, almost in like an NDA format of if I pass away, anyone that has text messages between me, conversations, videos, DMs, photos, legally I do not consent to them posting anything of my private. And again, NDAs kind of suck when you are dealing with people who have nothing to lose, because if they break an NDA, what are you going to sue them for the one fake Chanel bag they have? Can't really do much, but that should be looked into for your will.
I agree.
In these times, we all have a lot of shit in our phones that people have a lot of private stuff. It should be illegal for somebody to do. I don't even care if it's a nice message. Just don't, any private conversation I had with somebody, leave it there. Because you wouldn't have posted it if I was alive.
Right.
Then NDA business has gotten a little murkier too, because NDAs used to cover sexual things and they don't anymore. They changed the laws. Huh?
When did that happen?
I would have to look that up, but I was researching
Nancy
all
Pelosi
of
thing?
How did
we get there?
I was researching
like
all of this. Please don't ask me why. But I was researching all of this, and I have a friend that's a lawyer, and she told me about it. So I went to go look it up. She was like, "Yeah, Demaris, you can't really get people to sign any NDAs really regarding relationships or sexual things anymore because of all the sexual assault cases that were coming out." So they ended up changing those laws, especially in New York State.
I get that. Makes sense.
But can't you format
I think there's
some type of NDA where consensual consensual sex, there's an NDA here. Like if you're assaulted, of course, you can say something without breaking an NDA. But if we have consensual sex,
No, I can still.
you
be able to
cannot
say
tell
that.
people about it.
No, it doesn't work like that. I'm telling you that is illegal.
Kiara asked something interesting on the Discord last night. She was like, "Yo, Ma, I wonder why you ain't never had no shit come out from any women about you, like no crazy shit." And I was,
I was like, because I'm not a piece of shit. I was over there.
Because my cum tastes like peaches.
It's
I was
true.
like, you.
no, but it's like
Martin Luther King.
it's crazy that a girl acts that like it's so like you feel like that's part of it now. Like
Mhm.
every guy has some shit out there like from a girl that the girl is just shitting on him and or he's a piece of shit. Like that's not crazy to you that a woman would ask that because she feels like that's the norm now.
No, it's not crazy to me because I know that it's the norm. 'Cause I have to date men.
But that's insane though. Like it's insane to think that every man has some type of crazy shit out there with a woman. Like that's insane to feel like that.
Well, two things are true.
Isn't it?
Men are
Hell yeah.
men can be very fucking creepy and harmful. And also, a lot of women saw the opportunity at the time when Me Too happened that they can just say whatever. Both things are true. So that's why across the board, it was so easy for men to have something on their jacket. Because one, men are actually creepy and do nasty things. And two, women that have nothing to lose and are fucking losers saw that time to say, hey, he did something sort of, look at me.
Yeah,
That's really what.
but that's crazy to kind of just put on every guy's jacket though.
I don't
Like that
think
you would
I don't
expect
think
that.
when Kiara was. I don't. It's better to expect fucked up shit and be pleasantly surprised than expect everybody to be an actual human being and then be met with disappointment. Are you seeing what I'm saying?
No, that's crazy. That's insane to walk around feeling like, yo, every dude is gonna do some dirtbag shit to me.
I think as a woman, it's I would rather err on that side than anything. It's you got to protect yourself.
Yeah, it's not like people aren't punishing you for. Well, some people do, but I think the right thing.
Yeah,
is
but
not to-
women will go and fuck with a dude that already has some crazy shit on his jacket, and then be surprised when they do crazy shit to them.
Okay, that's some women. That's not.
It's a lot of women out here now.
Okay.
A lot of women out here fucking with dudes that got a lot of crazy shit on their jacket, been had for years, and they fall right in line and fuck with them anyway. It happens. We ain't got to make that. You know, this girl's lined up fucking with niggas that ain't
I'm
shit.
quiet. I'm not saying anything.
No, you
but-
can say something. It's a podcast. It's mics and cameras here. If we gonna talk, we gonna talk real.
Every guy
Yeah.
that has been accused of something with good evidence and probability that shit
Chicks are
happened,
still lined
you think
up
they
fucking
went
with them.
celibate? No,
No,
they still fucking just as much.
That's not what I was saying at all.
So what were you saying?
I'm not saying anything. What I'm saying is I agree with you. You're right.
No. We're not doing that.
Eric.
See, we're not doing that
Take it
because you
apart.
can't say, "Oh yeah, no." You're supposed to think that every guy's a piece of shit.
R.
and
Kelly's
then be
fucking a
surprised.
female CO right now as
For
we record.
sure, 100%.
As we
Of course,
record.
I
this.
agree with you. Nothing you're saying. is
Bringing the
wrong.
nigga fried lobster tails every Thursday, all kind of shit. The R in there living life. I hope
The
people don't
R.
think. Yeah, the R's in there living.
The
Like we're not gonna
R.
think that R. Kelly is in there like struggling, eating motherfucking Jack Max and all of that. No, he's getting shit gourmet brought
What's a
in.
Jack Mac?
It's like you make it with like it's like fish, cheese. It's like you kind of make your own little
Like a
like
prison burger?
prison.
It's like a prison meal.
Casserole?
It's something like that.
Is it vegan?
No, definitely not.
And don't you have to crush up the Doritos in it?
You can do it's all kind of shit. You can add your own little sauce to it. You know what I'm saying? But
Not the
Yeah.
R.
the R is not eating that. Not happening. No
Did-
way.
Did you see that headline?
Not the man that wrote "I Believe I Can Fly." He not eating that shit. I can guarantee you, he not eating a Jack Mac.
Well, he just came out and said that he lost like what, $15 million because he couldn't read or write.
Yeah.
What?
Which I'm never gonna feel bad for R. Kelly, but that sucks.
No, he's a piece of shit.
$10.5 million. Yeah, you know those lawyers were doing backflips when they found out R. Kelly couldn't read.
Oh man.
Like, oh, this is the lick we needed.
Yeah. This is what we was
Just
waiting
make
for.
sure he has enough money for when he asks for something,
Yeah.
and the accountant and lawyer's taking everything else.
Good for him.
His accountant was Robin Hood.
I believe that's what it was. Accountants, lawyers.
Nah, he
all
wasn't
of
taking that money and giving it to the needy.
them. No.
He definitely wasn't doing
He
that.
was the needy.
No, he wasn't the needy. He was the greedy.
Yeah.
He was
Well-
definitely taking that shit and buying houses in different parts of the country. You know how these fucked up accounts are. They'll move that money, move them digits so fast you won't even see it.
And then donate to Israel for a tax relief.
Staying on relationships with musicians, I think we all agree what Juice WRLD's ex did is foul and disgusting. But
Yes.
Like most pop stars, Ariana Grande has made her return, and I know it's not our target demo.
One of the greatest voices of our generation.
She can sing her fucking ass off. That's a fact. But she
Great
had
high ponytail.
She had a line in her new single. Demaris, can you read this? I feel like this is more your speed.
You have to sing it though.
Your business is yours and mine is mine. Why do you care so much whose dick I ride?
Didn't she do a whole song of naming every dick she rode?
All right, hold on. So who is she talking to?
You.
Well, the audience.
Oh, just like fans wanting to know who she's fucking.
Who she's dating. Yeah, because she.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking to her current dude. I was about to say, I think it's okay for him to care whose dick you riding. Like, that's not is that a crazy ass now?
This is to the fans.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. If it's to the fans, then I'm with Ariana on that. Like, yeah, 100%. Like somebody asked in the Discord last night, when was the last time I had sex? I thought that was weird. Why does anybody, when is the last time you had sex?
It's an invasive question.
What the fuck is that? Like, how do you ask somebody that?
But like with you, it's like a mythical thing. Like we've heard the story. So that's why everyone is so invested.
That's just weird to be just want to know who, like.
Well, she's had, I think it's warranted with her in a sense because of her, like most singers, she sings a lot about relationships, has songs with some of the artists that she dated, including Mac. But it's been extremely tumultuous, and she was married and then was cheating on her husband with a guy that I guess was also cheating on his wife, and now they're dating. No, that's not even allegedly. And now they're dating. So she acts
trauma bonded,
and now this is her new man.
That's her new man?
Yeah.
That's her?
That nigga look like Duncan Pendahue.
Yeah,
from,
she's entering she's entering an extremely white phase again. Remember, she was black like a few years ago.
This looks like a coke phase.
This guy was he's an actor. He was in Wicked. They met on set, I guess.
I'm just saying, if you write a beautiful song naming all the famous dicks you wrote, don't tell the fans why are you concerned with the dicks I'm writing.
Right. Yeah, that's how
I
can't tell me to mind my business and then you telling me your business.
I have sympathy and empathy for artists where their personal lives get fucking destroyed. I think that's a little heavy, but you kind of signed up for this if you are making a hit. It was #1 record.
Yeah.
What was it? Thank you next or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's about the dicks and then the next one. Yeah, we're concerned. We're fans of your music and your music is based off of that.
Her music, if she releases 3 million songs and she names drops in one song, now her music is based off of that.
Not her music, but you can't be surprised when people are concerned about who's the current guy you're fucking with.
They were going to be concerned about that, whether she dropped that song.
It wasn't a B-side or a LA Leakers freestyle. It was I think the number one. It was the #1 song of the year. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Shit, another song on that album was literally called Pete Davidson.
Yeah, like
the song.
Which, by the way, I think is
hard
is fine. And again, Thank You Next is a great fucking record. And she didn't shit on any of them. Like it was I think a healthy, positive record.
Yeah, she was saying she learned from some of them, and she matured, and she grew and things like that. It was like, okay, this is a cool way to flip that.
Okay, with all that said, you can't be mad at us if we're wondering who's next.
Right.
Well,
like that's the thing here.
Some people were mad. She lost over 350,000 followers on Instagram, and people have because now we're talking infidelity. Now we're talking
people like, oh, you're
two
cheating.
People that were married.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I guess, had a kid.
Okay.
At some point, right before.
So she destroyed a nuclear family.
But like, that's her bag.
Damn, you're.
Yeah, but if I just had a baby and Ariana wanted to date me, I'm probably gonna date her. Like,
that's fucked up.
Oh, that rhymed.
You jumping ship?
Huh? I mean, it's Ariana.
You would date because, like, look, I'm with you. I do like the cute, short stint romance with it, but I wouldn't be like, this is it, we're committed, because clearly that's not how she operates.
Yeah, no.
She's in and out.
You gotta just have fun.
Because she's had failed relationships, she's now in and out. That's
she fucking Mac.
She cheated on her
husband.
husband.
Talking about
right?
She cheated on Mac, got married with Pete in like the matter of a month, and then
she cheated on Mac Miller.
That's not what happened. None of that. He's literally making that up. None of that happened.
Speak to it.
I didn't pay much attention
because of Mac's addiction issues. That she did not cheat on Mac and then go marry Pete.
Okay,
Davidson.
fine.
Yeah, I don't
broke
remember
up.
that.
2 months later, she married Pete.
Well, they never got married. They got engaged, right?
2 months later, they got engaged.
Fine.
We all thought that was wild. Like Pete Davidson was the only one in the world that didn't realize that was going to.
And then as soon as she left Pete, she got married to this other guy, not the current one. There's a guy in between. This guy Dylan. and then
Oh no,
they were
I
married, and then she finds this guy, cheats, who's also married and just had a kid, and now they're together.
Well, I
Julian,
understand him leaving his baby mother for Ariana.
She's just as bad.
We're not saying her history doesn't have some red flags. We just want them to be accurate red flags. That's all. I don't know if she cheated on Mac and with Pete. Like, nor do I care. It wasn't paying attention. I had no fucking idea. But
in the just talking about
your fans are also fucking 30,000 people unfollowed her because she said
350,000.
Because she said get off my dick.
Yeah.
Both people are being way too dramatic.
I don't think it's a matter of they get off my dick. I think we're talking to like white middle America. People, they still put like infidelity is a no-no, and they put the nuclear family on a pedestal. But it's like they're so far removed. Fucking Ariana's from Boca Raton. She's been rich her whole life. She popped as a kid. She was a Disney star. Like, she can't relate to you middle America people.
Right.
Get over it.
Right.
She's going to fuck what she wants.
Yeah. Taylor
a gazillionaire. She's going to do whatever the hell she wants.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking to find solace in someone that literally couldn't relate less to you, find someone else.
You can say that about every artist, though.
Yeah, no, it's true. I just think it's ridiculous how people look at them like they're supposed to be the beacon of hope. No, they're not, bro. They're entertainers.
Right.
She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I mean, I feel like we have to unfollow Saweetie now that her and YG broke up.
They were dating?
I saw that. I was like, I didn't know they were dating.
He commented
There's so many things on my timeline that I scrolled past. I was like, I didn't even know that was happening.
I never know who's like, I don't give a fuck who's fucking who. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck?
They didn't even last a
is
year.
What's funny is when I saw this headline, first thing I said was, didn't know they were dating. Second, I was like, huh, that kind of makes sense.
It says breakup is amicable.
They're cool.
It's a fucking breakup. It's not a divorce. Yeah, it's amicable. Like, what the fuck? No one's trying to take one's house or cars.
They were dating, having fun.
It's an LA love story.
It's like, Saweetie looks like she's a lot of fun.
7 months. That's a good 7-month run.
Oh, and then YG, yeah, that's a great run. 7 months.
Yeah, wait, and 7 months means you guys could stay friends because it never got that invested, and you could probably beat every now and then.
That's a smart move.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
7 months is a great time to break it off.
Yeah.
That's like there's still hope for the future, and y'all can stay cool.
Yeah,
it
didn't get too ugly. It didn't get nasty, and it wasn't like a bad. It's like if we see each other out now, we'll still flirt a little bit.
Yep.
I might still be able to clap that. I understand. I see what YG doing. I see what he doing.
Well, I mean, we know he's not new to this.
YG's
been around.
He's a vet. He's a vet.
So 7 months. If we're looking at, they started dating in, my math is awful. What's 7 months? March? No.
It doesn't matter.
July.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm only bringing this up because do you think they did the holidays together? Because at that point you're like 4 or 5.
I believe that's probably why they broke up, because they didn't do the holidays together. So it's probably like, we didn't even do the holidays together. Like, come on.
They're both from LA, so I'm sure all of their family for the most part is in California.
She's from the Bay, isn't she?
She's from the Bay.
Oh, I apologize, sweetie. She went to USC, right? I know there's some LA
Probably, yeah.
connection there. Oh, then that does change things. Because I thought, like, when you do the 7-month relationship and the holidays come about, if both your families are in the same area,
wait, they were
becomes
together
easier
since
just to stop by
2019?
real quick. He's not flying to the Bay 7 months in.
No, that's what? Who's that? Kaylani, right?
Kaylani. Oh.
He commented on one of Kaylani's pictures.
YG did?
Yeah.
That's why they broke up?
No, I'm saying just recently he commented on one. Everybody knew that he was like cheating on Kaylani. Like, you don't remember those good times where like all the blogs were talking about how he was cheating on Kaylani, treating her like a dog, and like she went and wrote a whole song standing 10 toes down.
So YG dated Kaylani and Saweetie?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga out here putting numbers on the board. I might have to let me download this nigga last project, man.
Nas is on it. It's pretty good.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you heard it?
I like YG.
Yeah, I fuck with YG. I
met him at Ali's birthday party a couple years ago. Very nice guy.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Tell us the combo. Why is he a nice guy?
He said hello. That's why he's nice.
Because I heard my crazy life, and I don't know how fucking nice he really is.
Well, I mean, it was a birthday. It was celebratory.
If you had a home in the Compton area, he broke into it.
Yeah, he was coming through your fucking window.
Gated. We're in Calabasas. It's very safe. It's extremely gated. No, it was funny. There's a wet bar by the pool, and it was just all bottles of 42 and all these different tequilas, mostly Reposado, because that's what the guys
great
like.
night.
I like most things in my life, I like Blanco tequila,
Right.
So get the joke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
it. I'm on
That
board.
one
You
wasn't
didn't,
hard.
you didn't even have to say Blanco Tequila.
Didn't
I know
go over
what
our
you was
heads.
gonna say.
We fully understood.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Demaris.
Got it.
So I went up and I was asking the bartender, I was like, hey, do you have any Blanco tequila? So he pulls out a bottle and YG at the same time comes up and goes, oh shit, like you drink Blanco too? We got them. So we talked about tequila. That was the extent of the conversation.
Right.
But that was it. It was nice. We did a couple shots together and that was it.
You could have kept that to yourself. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I took Jay-Z's Bentley home. That was it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I also I'm just trying to see the world where a treetop Pyru goes to Julian. Yo, you like tequila too?
Yeah.
No, it was because we both like the same tequila.
No, I got it. I seen your connection. I know where y'all
The
connect.
most popular tequila in the world.
Yeah, I got it.
It was Casamigos Blanco.
Got it.
Oh, damn, you drink what all of us drink?
Oh damn! Wow.
But not Repo. Fuck you guys.
Not Repo. Okay. Got it.
All right.
Maybe he's a Clooney fan.
Maybe.
The world's a Clooney fan.
Do we have any voicemails?
We do.
You've got mail.
Should we do an option? I'll give you guys two. Helping someone with work advice or talking to someone about sexuality.
Let's do work advice first.
All right. Let's do it.
Yo, guys. I got an HR question for you because I know we love that topic right now. So work question, HR. Old fat white dude, can't even see his dick. I met him once at an account. I'm a sales rep. I met him at an account, and he passes this snarky ass comment saying this girl's she's doing her job, and looks me up and down because I'm 15 minutes late because I was coming from another account, and now I got to go across the state to get to this one on time. I make a little hiccup in the job and I fix it, but on the email thread, this guy replies all. Dumbass doesn't know he replied all. He said, my brand, I can't say my company name. He said, this branch of the company sucks. XYZ sucks. Exclamation point, and fucking dumb. Exclamation point. Now the other guy on the thread replied to homeboy who sent that fucked up email about me to him and said, you replied all, like that kid saw it. And so now he said, I'm so sorry for the statement. It's very inappropriate of me to have said this. Please accept my apology. It can be frustrating it can be frustrating with end of year sales. Damn, I just sounded like Rory with that one. But what would you do if it was
that guy's a point? I think you fucking suck.
reverse? I feel like he'd try to take my head off, this white man. And like, I'm a chill dude, so like, I don't really want to go to HR, but like, I kind of want to be off with his head because you can't just disrespect me like that. So what would you do? What would you do? Thank you.
Whew.
I'm still just trying to get over the shot.
Yeah, you caught a stray.
Let that shit go, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, you probably didn't like the guy before to begin with. You know he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to work together regardless. Like, just
chalk it up.
it was a fucking email. Like, it is what it is.
Don't be that guy. I just chalk it up. It is what it is.
And
Because now you kind of have him at your, like, he's on eggshells with you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go straight to HR, it's like, you know, what's going to happen to him? He's going to lose his job?
if you want to get like really diabolical or get on some like Machiavelli shit, don't go to HR and just ask for random requests for him to do parts of your job. You got something over him now.
But yes, but also who else is on that email? You know what I mean? Like if there were other people on the team on the email, it's not like this was like a.
Does it matter? He has the
No,
email.
I'm saying other people know about this fuck up.
Oh, okay.
So now it's like a communal, like he fucked up.
Like
not
everybody
only
in the
to me,
workplace
but to,
knows?
like the whole team.
Yeah.
So now the whole team can kind of like, you're the bad guy now.
Yeah.
Now we can all agree that like you fucked up. And I wonder how high up, like, was this kid's boss on that email? Like, how high does it get on the email?
Yeah, he may not have to go to HR at all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Someone else can do it.
That reply all, or like when someone else gets added to a thread and you don't realize, can get you into a lot of fucking trouble in a company.
Share it.
Oh, I've never had like me personally, but I've definitely seen, whether I was working at a label or an ad shit, people talk shit about each other by accident on email threads pretty fucking often.
Anybody ever text something like to you and you know it wasn't for you, but it was about you?
Yes. And I've done it to people too.
Like, but while you're in like each other's presence.
Oh, that's
So like, say
great.
we're sitting here and like you try to text your cousin some shit about me, and you end up texting me. Like that's happened to me, and I just acted like I ain't even, you know what I mean? Like I ain't even read it. Like, but the person obviously saw like, oh shit, this went to his phone. Like, and I acted like I ain't even. It was just like,
What they say about you? That your breath stink?
nobody could ever say.
Oh, I didn't. I was just throwing it out there.
No, it was something like, it wasn't nothing too crazy. It was just like, yo, Maul something. Like it wasn't nothing crazy, but I know it wasn't for me. It wasn't like he wasn't sending that to me. But it wasn't nothing that was crazy, or else I would have said something about it. But it's just funny because I know that feeling is like when you don't say nothing to them about it, it's like they don't know what to, they just sitting there like, yo, I know you saw that. Like I know you saw that text message. I acted like I never seen it. I was like, whatever.
I have some advice I want from you guys, actually.
Okay.
And I'll try to keep this as anonymous as possible,
Good luck.
but it's going to be very difficult to make it anonymous. So my mom
It's already not anonymous.
Yeah, you just
accidentally,
One name.
well, there's one person I want to keep anonymous in.
Oh, okay.
Your dad.
The big guy.
She's not texting me about him, trust me. My mom texted Kia a text that she thought she was sending to me about one of my childhood friends that's currently going through some criminal things that aren't the best of light. And Kia reading that was like, he can't be around Amara or like us. And then I was like, she was like, so were you not going to tell me? I was like, no. Wasn't really my business to tell. And my mom should not have texted you that. Because now it's like, she don't really know him like that. And now her only point of reference is a text message from my mom about something that was a very bad thing that he's going through at the moment.
Okay. But is he going through something that's like,
he didn't harm children?
Okay, all right, cool.
That's the thing. It would depend on the crime. Like,
Yeah,
is
like,
it like
what is
a
he- what is
tax
he going
evasion?
through?
Because
Yeah,
like,
like,
okay,
No.
sure.
All right, we took a slight break and I informed them exactly what was going on in the case. And I apologize to the listener that I'm being cryptic about this, but it's literally in the middle of litigation. I don't even know what the right word would be. They're in fucking court. Like it's happening right now. And I want to respect that. And I don't think you're even allowed to talk about an open case in that regard, especially when it's not yours.
I mean,
And
you're not saying no names. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sticky
Fuck them up.
situation.
And,
That's very difficult.
the users can pretty much sum up.
There's
In a
different
song.
stories on both sides of what happened. And someone ended up hurt. So have to see how that plays out. So I guess the advice you guys are giving me is let it play out.
Not only
Get all the details and see what the fuck happens.
after you gave us those details, I'm on Kia's side.
Okay.
I mean, but she
Protect your family, bro.
Always.
It's not even that.
Always.
I'm not saying it can get violent with Rory and Kia and Amar. I'm saying
Protect your peace.
Yes, that
It
it's
ain't
more,
worth
it's
arguing
more
about.
that.
It's not worth
'Cause
arguing about.
When they get older, Amara and their child, things like I didn't grow up in a physically violent household, but I would go visit friends that had parents that were physically violent, and I didn't know what that was. And I would go home and tell my parents stories about like, hey, Mr. So and so cussed out my friend's mom, and they was like hitting each other shit. My parents like, oh, that's clipped. You're not going over there anymore. It's like that. Just avoid it.
Oh yeah, I understand that, but
But this is the same thing.
I've had relatives around me when I was a kid, didn't know that they were in those type of relationships with my aunt. So, things
People
like
just
that.
don't know.
And it didn't affect me. It's not like I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So to say don't want them around my kid is like, you have people around your kids and you right now that you wouldn't even know what goes on inside their home. It's only the fact that you know now what happened.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them a bad person. Like, it's just like, yo, they got their shit.
Certain things do make you a bad person.
For sure.
Maul.
But
Yeah, but if you in a
But
relationship with somebody and
it's
y'all
a
arguing and
pattern.
y'all beefing with it, that's y'all shit. That
not
doesn't mean
a
that
pattern.
you can't be around me. It's just like, yo, y'all be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Chill.
Not a pattern in the regard to where it was now. Just a bad relationship that manifested into a fucking crazy one.
Yeah.
Is what's happening there. I do think there is, if you don't have that pattern, I'm not saying it makes anything okay. I still look at you fucking crazy and despise that type of shit. I think there's redemption if in certain cases, if this is not who that person is and the right help is given, and that takes a long fucking time,
Yes.
like a
Yes.
very long time.
So that's
You don't
So
brush
give
that
him
under
the
the
time.
yeah.
Still treat that person the same way you would treat anyone else that you would hear that may be accused of something like that. But
that's your personal So,
but no, I
yeah.
just in some cases with people, I think there is redemption. None of us believe in any of that, but we probably have family members and people that have, like Maul said, been around that type of shit.
Yo, but
In
that's
some cases, there is peace eventually, if it's not as crazy. That's why I like didn't want to totally talk about it, because now I think the listeners can kind of just run with a story because they don't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that crazy.
yeah, but see,
It's not that
I'm
crazy.
always with shit like that because I've been on that side where it was like, well, not to that extent, but like years ago when, you know, people used to like pick up your phone and tweet crazy. Like it was a bunch of crazy tweets on my timeline from 08, 09 that resurfaced years ago. And I'm just like, bro, that was fake tweets. I didn't tweet that. Like it was a time where you would have your laptop open, your homeboy get around your laptop, just start tweeting crazy shit. So when you get back to your shit, your mentions is crazy. You like, yo, I ain't even tweet nothing. So then there was some tweets that popped up and like a girl that I was cool with, I guess she saw the tweets and like really like started, and I was like, yo, you know me for real, yo. Like, don't cut it out. Like, you really think that I really tweeted that? Like, that was like fake shit. Like somebody picked up my phone and tweeted that when we was all hanging out. Like,
This is different though.
no, but
No,
what I'm saying is,
I know
what I'm
what
saying
you're
is
saying.
people will see shit or hear things about you, and then like, but when they really know you for real, it's like, yo, you really treating me like differently or treating me like some, like you not fucking with me because of that? Like, oh, so you really think I'm that type of person that I would, like, I feel like that, I think like that. Like, that's crazy.
What he's saying is, if I hear that this incident happened and I know my friend for who he is, I need to hear out more of the details because that's not his character
Yeah.
at all.
Say he was the person in the wrong, and even the court finds that to be true. What is your relationship with him moving forward?
I don't know how to answer that now.
That's fair.
You know you're not on trial right now, though. This is like,
I feel like it.
yeah.
And I feel like
I'm not cop, I'm not cop.
I've explained. Now I kind of understand maybe the frustration probably on the other side of these voicemails, the people that call in and we just kind of rant about something that had nothing to really do with what they said. Like,
I
hey, were
gave
you
you
listening to me?
advice.
Because Julian and Demaris' advice was what I'm already doing.
You said, what should I do?
You asked us a question.
And we said, give it
About
time.
the second step, you guys are telling me I need to distance myself for the sake of my family because it's toxic over there no matter what has happened. I'm telling you, I did that already. My mother was updating me.
So-
I've purposely not been around
Removed
that
yourself from it.
because the negative energy before any accusations happened, it was a nightmare over there.
Yeah.
I kept that away from my family.
Okay, so what?
I'm asking moving forward.
Mhm.
That's
Kind of to what Julian's question to me just now of like, all right, if the court does this, what would you do next?
Mhm.
That was my initial question
Oh,
to
okay.
y'all.
Well, you worded it
I was
horribly.
already separating myself. What do I do now?
Well,
Let it play out and then what?
Yeah,
Like,
let it play out, and then depending on what side of the coin that your friend lands on, then you know how to move from there. If it
And-
comes to find out that he was the aggressor and that whole situation was his fault, then he's a clown and you got to cut him off.
You could love people from a distance, Rory.
Or you could just not love him at all. Fuck
I
distance.
think love is.
I'm that type of nigga.
I
Fuck
love
you.
them all.
I think
Got it.
love is not the action word of love of actively loving somebody, but I think love the emotion. I think if you ever really love somebody, you never stop loving them.
Shit.
Then it wasn't real love. You didn't really love them.
That's not true.
there can be different levels of love.
Yeah,
love
of
can
course.
change.
Love
but
can
I think
change.
To Demaris' point, it's always constant.
Yeah, if you ever love somebody, even if you don't fuck with them, even if you hate them, even if you good on them, it does not. If you ever really truly loved them, then you don't just stop loving.
All right, so you love
someone.
somebody, in love, y'all together, love, that's your heart, you love him.
Mhm.
And then he flips on you, turns out to be a piece of shit, whoops your ass, all kind of shit. Y'all break up, you finally get out of that relationship. You still love him?
If I ever really love somebody, I will love them for the rest of my life. Not in love, not want to be around them, not get.
I'm talking about
warm
nigga. I'm talking about he
emotions.
whooped your ass. You still love him? See, that's some
I
toxic.
mean, that happens a
No,
lot.
that's no toxic is staying and staying in the relationship.
No, that's not.
When I
That's not
say
always
love,
staying.
but I think when I'm talking about the love that like transcends not conditional love. I'm talking about when they say unconditional love. There is nothing that my little sister can do to me to make me stop loving. She could go and murder our fucking parents. She could become the worst person in the world. Unconditional love is I will love you for the rest of your life. That love will be from a distance. I may not talk to you.
Brothers.
I may not speak to you. I may not, but the
That's
love
love.
that I felt for you
Big love.
is still there. What did he say?
He said like the Menendez brothers. That's like the most love
Yeah.
out
That's the
there.
highest form of self-love right there.
That's big love.
Yeah.
If I'm Demaris' parents, now I'm nervous.
Man,
You know,
listen, if I
to know
had
that the siblings,
Oh,
can do
they
this.
know. I'll yeah.
Listen, I love
my
animals.
sister
If I got a dog and I love my dog, and one day my dog mauls the shit out of me and gives me stitches on my face, and I will put Rover down in 10 minutes. I'll take that nigga to the back of the building and put a bullet right in his head.
Just off a little bite.
No, I'm talking about like where my face is like I'm like stitches. Like my shit is like.
I don't want to victim blame, but if you're raising that dog, what did you do to that dog to get the dog?
Nah,
to
sometimes
do that?
animals just remember that they animals.
And that love
That's all.
was
Like,
so that
What am
meant
I
that
doing
your
right
love
now?
for
Yeah,
Rover-
domesticated shit. I am.
Yeah, like I'm a fucking dog.
Your
Like,
love
nigga,
for
I'm standing on big business. Like I'm about to bite the shit out.
I'm an alpha.
Yeah, like I should be in the wilderness. Like nigga, I'm taking him right to the back of the building, sitting
Top
in the
predator.
greener pastures. You crazy?
Your love for Rover was conditional on how he acted towards you. It wasn't unconditional love.
Once you show me that you don't appreciate my love,
Depends the dog.
peace.
A tiger, yeah. I mean, a tiger's gonna tiger. That's your fault.
Yeah, what kind of dog? Yeah.
A dog, like you know,
Like Baisley.
a Rottweiler,
Have you ever had a dog?
What was the name?
Mister and Sealy, like the color purple. Two Mr. Snap.
You really like the color
Y'all are
purple.
such niggers.
Well, my sister, that was like one of our favorite movies growing up. Yeah, real talk.
Oh, I had a dog named Dior Chanel. Nobody out niggers me.
Dior Chanel.
Yeah. And my current, my little sister's dog name, Jackson Daniels. We call him Jack Jack.
Wait. He's
Jackson
named after
Daniels?
Jack Daniels.
His name is Jackson Daniels Giscombe. Call him Jack Jack. Yeah.
We're just gonna let her get off. You have a dog named Dior and Chanel.
Dior Chanel was her name. She
That was
passed
one
away.
dog?
Do you also comment under Shade Room posts?
No, I don't.
Like
I've seen you a couple times though.
I don't comment under Shade Room. I don't even follow Shade Room.
Rory was commenting underneath his album, like, great album out in the year.
Shade Room didn't post it.
Oh.
And I don't follow Shade Room.
Now you follow Shade Room?
I don't. That's
Oh.
what I'm saying.
I'm about to say that's nasty.
But people that name their dogs Gucci comment under Shade Room.
Well, to be fair, we named her Dior Chanel. I was in like high school. So
All right, fine. You can get
yeah, she died.
That's okay. I
But,
thought you
yeah.
did that like in your big age.
No, but
You're big 25, currently 25.
currently 5. Yeah. Jackson Daniels is like 1. We named him that recently.
It's named after the drink, Jack
Yes.
Daniels. Okay.
I don't know. Well, I guess to conclude, a thug changes, love changes, and best friends become strangers is what I always say. That's something that I wrote
On a Shade Room post?
Well,
on a Nas record when I was 6.
I'm sorry that you are going through that. I am.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I thought you meant the caller.
He ain't going through shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Honestly, you took a shot at Rory. This guy is the bravado.
Talking
Sounded
about
like
the caller? I thought you talking about
Yeah, the caller.
His friends are.
I was talking about Rory. Rory is going through something.
What is he going through?
It's a sad situation.
changes.
Shit ain't sad, man.
It is sad.
Well, I don't care about nobody, so you can't
No,
expect.
I care, but it's just like
empathy
that
from
shit
him.
ain't sad. It's like, yo, y'all got issues, man. That shit ain't. It's not sad. It's like, yo, y'all got a problem. Y'all need
Yeah,
to fucking-
but think about it from if you went into this with, oh my God, our kids are about the same age, they'll grow up together, have this whole like relationship, and then you've come to find out that may not happen. Like that would suck.
Yeah, it's a
There's more to it.
And you naturally love like your best friend's child. So knowing that your best friend's child, especially after what you went through in life, knowing that they're gonna go through have such a bad childhood and all of these things because their parents are fucking retarded. Yeah, is a sad situation
yeah, because I have a
about people
relationship
that you
with
care
my daughter.
about.
So
Yeah.
continue that relationship with his daughter.
How?
You mean how?
You just gonna pull up?
Buy her a phone.
Yo, are you alone? Like,
Text
was you
her.
gonna pull up?
Yo,
to the
you alone?
That sounded
Yeah.
really
No,
crazy.
not on some like.
Yeah, I get what you're
Just
saying.
not
Yeah.
just that he just can't be around.
Yeah.
His family, but he can still be around them. You can still have a relationship with them. Just set the boundary. Like, yo, listen, wifey ain't really, this energy showing around the baby. So
But also what like
you gotta put it all on wifey.
pisses me off of not going through things, just pet peeves and shit that annoys me when other people's actions affect your relationship.
Oh,
And it's
yes,
kind of
course.
inevitable, like no matter
That's
what relationship you're in, it's just life. But like when other people do shit, now it affects what we have going on here when you had nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Mm.
So annoying, very annoying.
And it happens. Like that's I think everyone that's been in a relationship has went through something similar to that. That shit just like, ugh.
Oh, when you're home.
Like we have enough of our own internal issues that we have to work on, and now we're working on other people's. Like
when your homegirl gets caught cheating on her man, and now your man looking at you. You was with her when that night. You was with her when y'all.
Every right.
Man, leave me out of this shit. That was her pussy that she was popping. That don't have nothing to do with me. Why am I answering for her crimes?
But all women cheat. You know that.
No, I don't know that. I didn't.
There's actually a new study that came out that says 70% of married couples actually have a backup boyfriend. Like during while even if they're happily married. 70%.
Who did that study?
Yeah,
Lipstick Alley?
Bro Bible?
No, that was it's a real thing. Like look it up. 70% of happily married
women have a backup boyfriend.
have a backup like they
Like
know,
that they fuck?
No, not fuck, but like, you know,
Oh, like
They
just in
have their-
case.
talk,
they
if we
have the
communicate,
egg- yeah, the egg
communicate
underneath
with
the
things like
warmer.
that. Like,
Oh, okay. I think
A little
70 is a
heat
little high, but yeah, I see that being sort of normal.
that's sick.
Men do that too.
No.
Well, it says here,
70% of men, happily married men? I don't think
it
so.
says 20% of men cheat in this study. 20% of men, whereas for women it's 13 to 15%. So,
Men
You
cheat.
talking
way
about
more.
cheat. I'm talking
I
about
need to
actually
do-
have a backup like
like a real relationship.
like they know, like if this doesn't work out, I know.
They
like,
just got their.
I'm
yeah.
currently in communication with the guy that I would be with.
I think I found my new rabbit hole. I need to figure out how they do stats. Because
Yeah, you hate
I'm so
stats.
sick of people when they have an argument to say, go look at the data, but don't explain where the data came from and how they got that data.
You know where it came from.
Because that's always the number one of
it's
like,
like
it's
Family
facts.
Feud. We surveyed 100 people.
Then that's not a fact. You may have, you interviewed 100 hoes.
Yeah.
Mm,
I want to interview 100 hoes.
There's
that YouTube
20
show.
women versus
Yeah.
one podcaster could be.
Oh my god, you would be hilarious.
Yo, we should reach
on
out.
that.
We should just
Oh
do
my
one.
God,
Oh,
Maul would be
yeah.
so good on that show.
Yeah,
Would I?
You would be really good on that show.
Yes.
I think if we could get them to do like just podcaster edition with you and like a bunch of other podcasters, I think that would be funny as hell.
Like
No,
20
all we
female
want hoes.
podcasters?
No, like
No, it'd be
like
just
a bunch of male podcasters to do that. The 20 women versus one man.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like the male podcasters would be trying to like.
They're auditioning for you.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
oh, you trying to get content? Because
No.
I'm gonna walk in that shit and walk right back out.
she's saying like if you and 85 South are like,
Yeah.
that
Got you.
would be funny.
Got you.
Oh yeah, we should try to reach out to them because I would go to just watch on the sidelines. Can you just mic me up? I won't be on camera, but like I just want to be able to make comments about Maul and the women shooting their shot at him.
I think that would be hilarious.
That would be fun.
It would be.
We treat it like an Impractical Jokers thing. We got a bug in Maul's ear.
God, just thinking about you in my ear, telling it's
That'd be fun.
it's too much.
Something about Julian it being in your ear is gay. I don't know. I haven't discovered it yet, but something.
It is like he is whispering inside.
Yeah,
his
that
ear.
shit is gay.
Yeah,
No.
that is good.
I'm in your
And like,
canal.
it's like, yo, tell her to say this. That feels.
Yeah, like ASMR and his.
Yeah.
What's what movie is it? I forgot. He's like he's listening to his friend on the phone. The girl's like, tell her you miss her whispering eye.
I don't know what movie that is.
Ma, do you like when girls whisper in your ear?
No.
You don't like that? You don't like having your ear licked or nothing either, do you? Yeah. There's some people. Look at Rory. There's some people who like that, and then there's like that shit makes my whole body fold up. It's so gross.
Jada Stevens licked my ear. Remember on
Role
stage that
models.
time?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh God, that was great.
You don't like any of your lick?
That was a fun surprise. That was one of those that like you're so excited for your friend to be surprised that you like almost want to tell
I
them.
was surprised at that. That was like, oh shit. I'm mad.
Favorite
I'm mad.
porn star?
Why you ain't give me a little text like, yo? You know what I mean?
When I got the
Take the
text,
shoe.
and shout out to Premier for setting that up. Yeah, I wanted to tell you just because I was excited for you.
Yeah. That's
And that was a great way to end the year too, for the love of Maul.
that was great.
Blindfolded Maul and
Shout out to Jada.
took the blindfold off, and Jada's in his lap.
Oh God, amazing.
Because I was there. I remember watching that. Did you get? All right, pause this whole thing. Were
No,
you
I didn't.
aroused while
No.
you were blindfolded?
No,
But then when you took it off, you were like, and then you were like, oh shit, this is someone I like.
I took
and then,
I took the blindfold off and then was mad I wore underwear under those sweats. I was like, if I'd have known.
Yo,
Ma.
you know,
Put a hole
Maul,
in the
the
pizza
best
box.
way to describe Maul's reaction. Have you guys ever seen those beautiful videos of kids that were deaf and then they get a hearing aid and they
Yeah.
can hear for the first time and their reaction and like how much it makes you want
That's
to cry?
that's a perfect
That's
example.
exactly what Maul's reaction
That
was when
was
he
the
took the blindfold
last
off and
person-
saw Jake.
Like, you don't understand. I was thinking, all right, they brought out a midget. Like that's what my mind. I was like, all right, they brought out a midget.
That's crazy. That's
They
where
brought
your
out-
mind went.
Because I just know y'all stupid. They brought out a transsexual. Like I was thinking that. I was like, all right.
You think they would have put on your lap?
Because I remember telling, I forgot who it was. I was like,
no,
yo,
we
bro.
didn't because that was before that time.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
We
yo,
could have gotten
bro.
a lot of trouble later.
I told somebody backstage, I was like, yo, bro, listen, this could go really bad if I take this blindfold off and this is like a guy sitting on my lap. Like, I was like, yo, don't play with me like that.
Saucy.
No, we weren't.
And then
That was
I
never
forgot
the
who it was. They was like, nah, trust me. You just you may put the blindfold on. I was like, all right, bet. But yeah, as soon as I saw it was Jada Stevens, I was like, oh man, you don't even know how many nights, how
much lotion you ran through?
Oh my God, Jesus.
Well, my favorite porn star is Kira Noir. If y'all wanted to surprise me, just letting you know.
Kira's nice.
She's nice. Is it weird that I like her pre fake tits?
No, I like their
Fake
fake
tits ruin-
tits too.
No, but hers look nice though.
They
No, they're not. They're
She
not
didn't go-
bad.
she didn't
They're
go
not bad.
crazy.
like they're like just
Yeah.
flat.
How she was, I that was kind of like the sex appeal of her in some way.
Yeah.
They're not bad fake tits, but
Yeah, they look good.
Rory noticed it when the porn star did body change. It's like, oh, you're up to date.
well, she's. I mean,
You up to date
like,
on your videos.
That's a real
this is
thing,
an
though.
A-lister.
It
though.
is
Like, of course, I
disappointing.
saw that.
To me, at least.
A A-lister.
You can tell also, like, she has a great personality.
Yeah, she looks.
I can
fun.
just tell by her energy. She has a very beautiful, bubbly personality.
Yeah.
Because there are some porn stars where you're like, she's probably a bitch. I think Kiara is like I think she's a beautiful soul.
They were on Mia Khalifa's ass on Twitter.
Oh yeah, she
The
was
other
getting
day.
killed.
So Mia Khalifa, basically, she was telling a story about how, because she's not in porn anymore, and she was telling a story about how she was at a dinner for a deal that had nothing to do with the adult industry. She was just having a business dinner, and a male fan came up to her with his girlfriend and was just like, "Oh my God, can you take a picture with me, please, please, please?" Like when she was in the middle of her meeting talking, and she was like, I was like rudely like, no, like we're eating, no, like because that's rude to go up to people and just
100%.
So the girlfriend was like, basically, like, because she was embarrassed for her boyfriend, and she was like, "Come on, babe, I told you that wasn't her. She doesn't have enough nut on her face."
Gangster.
And Mia said that it was really, upsetting for her because that deal she was trying to get out of the entertainment industry, and that deal had nothing to do with the adult entertainment industry. So it was just kind of like disrespectful, and she said she was upset.
That is
I understand both. It's very disrespectful.
And I don't think that's gangster of the girlfriend to do that. Your man is the embarrassed. Your man is the embarrassment right now.
Yeah.
You're interrupting a woman eating,
Yeah, regardless of what they
and
do.
you're
like,
with your
they're
girlfriend.
eating. Yeah.
Like your man's the clown. Don't
Yeah.
try to make this on her. Like try to insult her when she was minding her business eating fucking dinner.
Yeah.
So the argument was, if you were ever in the porn industry, like, should people feel entitled? Like, should you just understand that comes with the territory? That
No.
forever you will be looked
No.
at as a porn star, no matter what you grow to become. You will always be looked at as a porn star. I can understand you will always be looked at as a porn star. Unfortunately, that's the way that people's minds work. I don't champion it, but that's just the way that the world is. But the entitlement comes in. Whether I was still a porn star or done being a porn star, leave me the fuck alone. That doesn't entitle you to my time. That doesn't entitle you to my attention just because
It's just it comes
like, it's a
down to
job.
it just comes down to the type of person you're talking about and the maturity of the person. Like I've kicked it with Jada on FaceTime and we was just smoking, talking shit, laughing. Like I didn't like pull my dick out and was like, yo, bust it open. Like yeah, she's a porn star, one of the iconic, one of the most legendary porn stars ever. But that wasn't. It was like, yo, it's just a girl that's cool. She smokes, I smoke, FaceTime, talking shit, like just, what I mean? It just comes down to the maturity of the person. Like some people will see a porn star in Target and think that the porn star is just supposed to be walking around Target naked because that's just the type of person that, that person is.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
guess-
mature enough. Like it's just,
But
mature
also,
level.
not everybody has access to get like. I'm really cool with a very famous porn star that once I got to know her, she's just a really cool regular.
You don't even see
chick.
that. Yeah.
I don't. Well, I mean, she's still famous, so
You come across the videos every once in a while.
like she'll be on the Twitter timeline, like, oh god, like
yeah.
this is weird. But no one else.
Oh no, it ain't weird if I see Jada. It ain't weird at all. I'm just not gonna do that on personal time. Like it's just like,
Well, she's dating one of our friends, like it's weird.
Okay,
When
then that's different.
yeah.
If
So
you dating my homeboy and you a porn star, it's like my homeboy got to know these jokes is coming.
no, but like I'm telling you, and it's super. It's mad. Right? It's not weird at all. But if you don't know them, she's still one of the most famous porn stars, so she's going to be viewed that way when we're bowling in Atlanta. Like,
Yeah.
there's going to be people in the lanes like, oh wow, that's who that is.
But as my friend, you got to know
But
that
we don't treat it weird. But how could you not expect somebody to see a famous porn star and not immediately connect it to porn?
Exactly.
Yeah, like as my friend, you got to know my personality. If you decide to really like wife and be with a porn star, these jokes is coming, bro. You got to understand that.
I think
that that's disrespectful, Mom. Honestly.
To my friend?
Yeah.
No, it's not disrespectful. How?
Because
You
if
know-
he had any other girl, you
If it
wouldn't
was
be
me, I would expect it from my
shorty.
friends.
But
No, not. I wouldn't do it like in front of her.
But even still,
It would be like,
That's worse.
yeah, like I wouldn't violate. No, I wouldn't violate. Like I wouldn't in front of her. I wouldn't do that. But if we was like, if the homies is chilling, come on, you gotta know I'm throwing jokes in my. I'm talking about my friend, not somebody I just know. One of my
So
friends.
if he marries a porn star, you're gonna disrespect his wife behind her back, just because what she used to do. But then sit up
see
here and
disrespect. You make it seem like I'm gonna be like, yo, that bitch still sucking 40 cocks. Like, no, not like that.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
say, oh,
disrespectful.
so please let me know the joke. That would be respectful.
I'm just
And
saying.
now I know
like,
that was something that was in your brain.
no, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you
40 cock.
gotta throw some. That's part of being homies.
What's the joke?
what is the respectful joke, Maul?
Like, where wifey at? She at work?
That's crazy.
But you know, that's just
It's a pretty good joke though.
That's what I'm saying. That's
PC.
we homies, bro.
Pretty good.
We homies. Like that's a forever thing. Like, but you my boy. Now, somebody that don't know you,
She on the clock around her.
if
knee.
we out together and he come up to you know what I'm saying, and try to, then we putting him down. We knocking him out. That's just, we could joke like that because we friends. But like I said, I wouldn't make her uncomfortable. Like,
But also like the guy that does that doesn't really care about those jokes.
yeah. And then
he-
if it's your friend, you know that it's just
should know
like,
he's
joke.
Like even when it
my
was
friend, bro. Like this is what we do.
even when it was funny and trendy to talk about Adam and his wife, we came in here and was like, brother, that's y'all relationship. Like, that's y'all shit. If that makes y'all happy, great. We might make a joke or two.
Nah, but that's
If that's what you want to do, I don't like.
nah, that's it.
That's not my business.
Like, okay, let me be clear. I'm talking about if
People
my
are
homeboy
into
wife's,
other things.
I'm talking about if my homeboy wife's a porn star that's no longer doing porn. If my homeboy wife's a porn star and she's still actively like shooting scenes with other men, bro, what you doing?
So if she's out the game, it's different.
Yeah, if she's out the game,
When
then
Mia
it's like
Khalifa's out the game.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that was fucked up, but I'm just saying, like, your friend, one of your friends, Julian, you're talking about your boy.
Oh, you know
Rich.
me. You know me. Come on.
Like, if he's wifing a porn star,
My
but she's still
friends-
active.
My friends hook up with girls that are not in porn, but do like and I kill that. It's me, but you're also my friend. You signed up for being my
You
friend.
know what it is. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. As my friend, you know where we going. Like,
Yeah.
come on, fam. Because if it was me, my friends,
I would
oh my
kill it.
God, I gotta know. I'm like, yo, yeah, all right, it's part of it. I just gotta accept it. Can't get mad, because if you get mad, that's corny.
I think what Mia did wrong here, though, she didn't do anything wrong, but I think her expectation of people, like that people see you as how they consume your content.
Hmm.
So yes, she's not in the game. Yes, she's working on modeling, acting, whatever else she's working on, writing, producing. 99% of the world knows you as the porn star.
Yeah.
So you're expecting a lot from people that have been consuming your content in passing or for however long and only see you getting fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
who you are to them.
Yeah.
So you're expecting a lot for someone to come to your table and be like, "So what are you writing these days?" That's
Well,
that's not going to
No,
happen.
that's-
it's not about
You're
that, but
misrepresenting what
That's not
this
what
is.
happened. Yeah.
No, I
She-
get, yeah.
she can't have the expectations that the world will not view her as a porn star. That is just unrealistic. But I would like the expectations that when I'm eating dinner, someone's not going to come up and say, you can't recognize her without cum on her face.
Well, that bitch,
Like, that
woman
doesn't
is
make it
a
okay.
loser. No, that woman, the boyfriend, the girlfriend of that boy that went up to her is a loser.
Yeah. They're
That
both
was
losers.
very-
Maya should have
unnecessary.
every last right to be upset that somebody said that to her when she was having dinner with her.
I don't think the guy asking her for a photo is that happens to people. Hey,
And,
can
and,
I
I,
get a
and I
photo?
think
And it
it's
needs to
rude
stop
of people
happening.
to
It
do
needs to
that
stop
to
happening.
anybody.
It is, but like that comes with being noticeable.
Sure. And it can
That
be
comes
annoying,
with
but it comes
the
with
ridiculous
What
part
doesn't
was,
come with it-
Don't come on her face.
Yeah, I'm at
That's
dinner with my
nuts.
fucking, like, come on.
That's fucking insane. So then I saw because the internet was
Like
also
away from me, who would be outside with nut on their face?
that's
Like
a
away
trend.
from her. Like fuck, take Mia out of it. Just like what person?
You ever heard of a cum walk?
It can happen sometimes.
No, what the fuck is a cum walk?
It can happen sometimes, and you don't know that it's
like
happening.
If you
It's
know,
like Santa Con.
Demaris, don't do that. It can never happen where you're outside with cum on your face and you don't.
Mall, it's
know.
literally called the cum walk.
It can happen.
So I'm gonna just take it as you dirty. Then.
Drive.
You don't wash your face,
No.
Sometimes.
Can I explain what a cum walk is?
please. I'm love to hear what a
It's
cum
girl
walk is.
that
I'm actually laughing at your frustration that you can't explain the cum walk to us. Let me say the cum walk.
because it's a kink, it's a category. You can look it up.
Oh, okay.
On the hub.
All a cum walk is generally you're fucking in public. So like in a public park, museum, a public bathroom, whatever. And you give a girl a facial. And instead of doing what a normal person would do, here's a towel, clean it up. She puts her clothes back on, gets all ready to dolled up and goes back out in the world with just a fresh load on her face.
Oh, are you
and
talking about
walks around.
mental illness?
But they film her walking around.
Star porn category.
It's a category. So they film her walking around, like walking through, like going on the subway or like ordering food at a Starbucks or something. Like the thrill is this girl has a load on her fucking face.
Yeah, but
people are recognizing it, but they're not saying anything about it.
Yeah, because people, you see somebody with a mental illness, you're not gonna just point it out. You're just gonna kind of look and be like, "That's weird."
I don't know. I would
Okay.
just be like, "Oh, that's a cum walk."
Yeah, come on.
I have a friend who sat up there and got nutted on, and she had a quickie with her man or whatever, and he nutted on her face. She told him to wipe her face, whatever. She was rushing to go to the airport and had like the dried cum like in a corner, and like didn't know until like she looked in the airport mirror, running late going to the airport, looked in the airport bathroom and had like dry cum like all on the side.
But she didn't wash her face. That's different.
But that's like an accidental cum
fight.
walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wash your face. You got time. You're not that late today.
If you're listening, I'm sorry for telling you
wash
this.
your face.
but
Wash
yes.
your fucking face.
Bucket
Sir, I'm
still want to fucking plane.
hopefully we helped this gentleman that called. I don't know what advice he got from what we said, but hopefully we helped him out.
Bro, let that shit go. Just let it go.
Yeah.
I know it's like very basic advice, but it was one email. Just go to work.
All right. Well, listen, I think we did enough fucking talking for today. Oh no, we got
Going right into Patreon.
going to the Patreon. I felt like that was Patreon.
We want to congratulate Quinta too, by the way.
Oh
for
shit!
her
Yes,
Emmy.
please. Congratulations to Quinta Brunson of Abbott Elementary for winning Best Actress. She won an Emmy for Best Actress.
Best lead actress of
Best
comedy.
lead actress in a comedy. The first time that a black woman has won that award, I think, in 40 years.
43, yep.
So shout out to Quinta.
I can't wait for her doc or like some type of version of telling her story.
Yeah.
Because I think her story is really great.
It's amazing. Going from a viral moment
Mhm.
of being in the movie theater
A large?
and wanting the guy to like, because he got money to pay for everything, to winning an Emmy for best lead actress. That's just dope, man. That story in itself is just, some storybook fairy tale type of ending, but she deserves it. Abbott Elementary is dope. Hilarious series. Shout out to Quinta Brunson. Salute to you, Queen. And we're gonna be watching Abbott Elementary now. Now the bar is set now. Best lead actress. The bar is set.
Yeah.
But shout out to Quinta, man. That's super fire, super dope. First black woman in over 40 years to win Best Comedic Actress. So
Which is so crazy because Insecure was how many seasons? And you telling me that Issa never won that award? That's just so insane.
It is.
Insecure deserved so much more.
What about
than what it got.
they had a short skit at the Emmys on Martin. They was never nominated. That was crazy. I didn't even realize that. Like they were never nominated
Martin's
for
not
Emmy.
good.
Like what the fuck is that?
Ooh.
Martin?
Demaris and Martin's not good.
Demaris is too young to know how good Martin is.
Admittedly,
never
it was
got- I
before
never
my
got
time.
into
I
Mar-
never watched it.
That's not true though, because I grew up in the era where they played the fucking reruns on TV
On
24/7.
MTV2 took over Martin and it never came off.
Yeah,
For
like
Ariana.
I watched Martin.
What's
and
your favorite comedic series?
When I was of that like kind of era, I was a Fresh Prince
Fresh
girl.
Prince all day.
I was a Fresh Prince girl.
Well, you are Carlton himself, but I'm just saying. I just don't know. It's crazy. I mean,
That's
Fresh
it.
Prince is not.
Carlton's a lovable character.
Fresh Prince is not funnier than Martin though. No way.
I prefer that type
No
of comedy
fucking
better.
way. But Fresh Prince is a classic. Don't get it twisted. Fresh Prince is a classic
Martin was
show.
too silly. There
Martin
was
is
a
funnier.
silliness to
Fresh
it.
Prince is a better show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's
But
Martin,
Martin's
and I
funny.
don't know. Is Martin more slapstick comedy? Because you're
I
saying
wouldn't
funnier.
say
Is it more like
slapstick.
physical
It is.
comedy?
It's
Per se,
very
but it's closer to
slapstick.
slapstick. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that doesn't do it for me.
I don't
It had
see him
it has
dressed
a
up as
storyline,
Janae
but-
and all that shit. That shit not funny.
Dragonfly Jones is one of the funniest shit I was
Yeah,
saw
we're
as a
not
kid.
doing that. Bob from marketing? Like, come on,
Bob
bro.
from marketing.
Like
I don't know who that is.
he got that's what I'm saying. It's some characters on Martin
There's
that's
some characters,
just
but it's just
legendary.
not- When I look at characters who's dressed up as other characters, like when a character is playing multiple characters in like the same comedic piece, Eddie Murphy with the Clumps did that shit like nobody will ever do it like him. He ate that. He was playing the whole main cast himself.
But Eddie,
And the
that's
shit
what he
was
does though.
Still
He did that since
hilarious.
Coming to America.
Yeah. And I mean, I hate to bring the whites into it. Austin Powers,
Oh,
It's
and-
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Mike
they go.
Myers playing every
Here
character.
they
like,
go.
Mike
Every
Myers.
time we start talking about boxing, white man pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. He went to Austin Powers. We talking about Fresh Prince, Martin, Eddie Murphy.
Well, I
He come with
Because,
Mike Myers.
well, because
By the same
Maul,
actor.
I don't see color or race. I'm just talking about comedy.
Oh, okay.
I see funny.
I only see. I
Identify as
I don't
funny.
even know what to do at a stoplight.
Wait. Oh, I get it. Please be serious.
I don't see color
I don't know what to do at a stoplight. Horns is just honking at me. Like,
because I'm that progressive.
yeah, I feel you. Okay.
Now,
Um,
Austin
but I went-
Powers was a gem.
It got, because it was so popular, it kind of became a parody of itself. I went back and watched those. Those movies are hilarious.
They're so
They're
fu-
still-
they're
they hold up.
funny. They're still
They
funny.
hold up. A more contemporary TV comedy series that it no longer is running, but is very funny. A Gerard Carmichael show. The Carmichael show is really good.
Carmichael Show was great.
It's on Hulu. I actually watched a couple episodes last night. It's great because a lot of it is, and if you're familiar with his stand-up acts, his early stuff, it's just those acts being played out in a sitcom. And it's funny how you can see him purposely writing his jokes into the actual scenes.
Mm.
And there's a lot of social commentary things. I just watched the
My
episode.
favorite thing Tiffany Haddish has done.
She is very good in that. She's a tolerable character.
Yeah, like Gerard brought the best out of her in that
Yeah.
show. I wish she would be
Yeah.
that.
The Chris Rock show is criminally underrated. Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, I thought you meant the Chris Rock show.
No,
Because there was the
yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Rock
yeah.
show.
No, but everybody hates Chris.
Yo,
That is so
it's
underrated as a TV as a series.
incredible.
That shit is incredible.
Yeah,
I was too
parents
young
used to
for the
watch
Chris
that.
Rock show, but I watched a YouTube clip. Chris Rock went to Howard Beach and asked residents if they would change Cross Bay Boulevard to Tupac Shakur Boulevard.
Yeah.
That aired on TV. The least progressive neighborhood in New York City. Cross Bay Boulevard. He said, "Can we change it to Tupac Shakur Boulevard?"
Chris Rock show is
I was too young, so
I think that's how we got the Chappelle show. I think
yeah.
it
There's,
wasn't
I mean, the
Chris
clips
Rock.
I've seen, I see the similarity
Yeah.
for sure.
That definitely it birthed the idea of, and I mean, I'm sure Dave would say that as well.
It didn't last very long, right?
No,
Well,
no,
I think he did okay.
he turned out pretty cool.
But we can close. I also want to congratulate Kaz for winning an Emmy as well.
Yes.
Shout out to Kaz.
Well fucking deserved.
Cass has an Emmy.
Kaz has been putting in work forever. I've never seen somebody with 100 jobs every year.
Mhm.
Kaz does a million things, does all of them to the best of his ability, which always ends up being the best shit. Each year he progresses, and I love that he.
Shout out to
Right,
Kaz,
right,
man.
right.
Congrats on the Emmy. Keep doing your thing. Keep killing it, man. Definitely one of the most hardworking people that I've ever met, and always passionate about what he does. I've never seen Kaz not smiling. Now that I
He's the
think about it.
sweetest guy.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen him like upset or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he has that, but I've never seen it. Like every time I see Kaz, there's always pleasant energy, great energy, smiling. So he deserves it. I like to see good people win.
Yeah.
And people that are passionate about what they're doing win. So shout out to Kaz on your Emmy. And then now, listen, again, the bar is set. Now the work really begins.
Yeah.
Gotta live up to that Emmy now.
Rory, now you gotta get one.
Emmy, yeah. I mean, I'm here to try everything.
You probably get a Tony first.
Which one is Tony?
for the
Tony's
EGOT.
again?
The musical one.
Like, isn't that like theater?
Broadway and theater, yeah.
That's where you think I would get my first statue? Of something I
He
have
said,
nothing to do with?
Grammy be damned. He said that ain't happening.
I'm doing a bunch of things.
Tonys.
It's involved with things that could do Emmys, could do Grammys, but Tony is where I'm going to get
I
mine.
think you can shine in the theater.
I think you could get the Oscar if you produce a song that's Oscar movie worthy.
They just have to pick it up.
Yeah.
You have to win a Grammy.
Yeah,
to
you
get
get
to
the
it.
next Christopher Nolan soundtrack.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Um,
In the meantime, let's criticize your swimming more on Patreon.
yeah.
And I want to talk more about TV characters, especially they came out a list with the most hated ones. And I feel like arguing with y'all, so we could do that on Patreon.
The most hated TV characters?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I know who I hate.
Save it.
Cool.
Talk about it.
All right. Bye.
Aren't you guys upset that like we didn't get nominated for an iHeart Award?
We're not doing
Rory,
that.
you do that.
This has been another
every night.
episode. We appreciate y'all for subscribing.
We're not on iHeart. It's impossible.
NewRoryandMall.com now. Tickets available. DC live show March 23rd at the Howard Theater. Get your tickets. Merch available. Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to the YouTube. Hit the like button or you hating. Or hit the dislike button. You still hating.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. We'll talk to y'all soon. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No worry and mom.